The buzz around the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles has been building all day and hitting a crescendo for this much-anticipated season opener. Featuring Laker LeBron James with his new running mate Anthony Davis. Nice Davis pass inside to McGee.
You see the size difference here between the Lakers and the Clippers. Anthony Davis, JaVale McGee, the much better length.
Patterson is defending Davis with a good move inside.
This is why the Lakers have to play through AD. Use that skill set going down low to LeBron James and Anthony Davis.
Clippers on a 6-0 run. JaMychal Green is watching Davis.
So good. So long, athletic.
Davis, three, close, Green, rebound, Williams. Down court, nice pick off by Davis.
Did you see how long he stretched to get that ball?
That length is amazing.
Wow.
Davis again. Green has had the responsibility. What a great move inside by Anthony Davis.
Davis now up to 9 points and was third in playoff scoring ever in a series. Behind Michael Jordan and LeBron.
18 for Kawhi, 14 in the second. Davis over Hill.
So good. Can face you up
for Leonard. And LeBron the other way. The game not disappointing. Leaping catch by Davis. Got it, count it, foul.
Play through him. Use these young legs. Use this size. Use this skill set. You ride this young man this whole season. Allow King James.
Patterson thought was out of bounds. Shot clock down to 8. Green, three, good, foul, count it, send him to the stripe. A pretty three by Green.
And lack of communication between Pat Beverly and Kawhi Leonard.
Shamet is off to the races. Inside Kawhi. Shamet will finish. No. Picked up by Davis. Here comes James. By Williams and the sledgehammer.
And how about the look there by LeBron James afterwards?
Reminiscent of that finals play against Golden State.
There's Andre Iguodala on that big block down the stretch.
Davis finally gets one to drop right there.
Here in this third and probably be able to play the whole fourth.
Caldwell Pope. Oh, there's Davis, who comes parachuting out of the rafters. And he hammers it home. Harrell and Davis. Silky smooth shot by Davis.
And I liked how he looked off the defense.
But when you look at the Lakers, you circle the names Davis and James, and Davis had the double-double with 25 and 10 boards for the Lakers.
Outside game, need a little tuning up tonight. LeBron lobs underneath, slam it home, AD from LeBron.
Lob so far as the Lakers lob to AD.
Lakers turn it over, and there is Green, stolen away by LeBron. Up ahead, it's a 3-on-1. Davis for three. Lakers at a 3-on-1. They settle, but AD with 2 hands on the assist from Green.
Danny Green with the assist and AD with the flush. Lakers by 2.
Davis across the timeline, terminates the dribble, lob, but oh, it goes in!
And that was a 3-pointer. He was behind the arc, wasn't he?
That went in.
Well, it's good to be better to be. He's well inside. Where's my eyesight? He's well inside the arc, trying to throw the lob to Dwight. He throws it up there, and good thing Dwight didn't go up and try to do anything with it. It'd have been offensive interference.
30%. That's 5 percentage points less than Utah. They block Gobert, tie it up. That's going to be a jump ball. AD doing the honors.
To get a good view of that last block by the Lakers. Look at the players converging. Look at that. Meet them at the top.
Mitchell sitting on 8 points. Donovan, that's good defense by Anthony Davis. Taken out of the air by LeBron. LeBron ahead of the pack. AD, here he goes all the way. Score! Man, LeBron got it to him, and AD running the floor.
He long. The easiest hoop, and then this one. Break out, take it. Look at that last step. All the way to the rim. He gets
a couple of nights ago against OKC. They look for him. Little turn away pass blocked by Anthony Davis. Boy, Gobert never got into the air. And Big Game James are the other two. And Danny Green from North Carolina. Lob to AD! Wow.
Another look at that pass from LeBron. Look at Anthony Davis just elevate, just continually go, go, go. Look at that. Oh, wow. He can do it all. And as you mentioned, little delayed low, the coach knows you, and he wants you to take that one, so you relax a bit.
There's a backhand layup by Avery Bradley. Trying to force things, Stu, and that falls into the hands. It's another transition opportunity. Blocked by AD as he gets back in transition. LeBron, 1-2, scoop, dunk, McGee.
Defense, that play that AD made, prime example. Go up, get contact with the ball without getting too much contact with the offensive player.
17-8. Underneath. Quick.
Starts with the spin, throw it up. Let Anthony Davis throw it down.
Hustle by AD. Davis with the good handle. We'll bring it across the timeline. He's in the attacking 47. He's going to take it all the way. And score! Coast!
And then he took the rebound, went the distance himself.
A couple of Kentucky guys going at each other right there. Here's LBJ. Handoff. No room.
For the easy layup.
Couple of steals, couple of blocks. Did accumulate 5 fouls. KCP is in also. And here is Anthony Davis. Yep. 4 made threes. AD's going to try one. Got it! Every phase of the game can be dominant.
Little jab step, gets the defender to back.
Kick it into the corner. Bradley for 3. Weak side rebound. A good one by AD to finish it. In his draft class, Bradley backing up into the post. McGee wants it. Oh, that's good vision by Davis. McGee was standing there with his hands up. I'm open. And AD, eyes in the back of his head. Side. Quinn Cook down the middle. AD, look out!
Just tracking. First look was the dunk by AD.
The emphatic slam. Now Grant challenges. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Swatted away by Anthony Davis. Now to Dwight Howard underneath. Count it! Foul!
On the next possession defensively, rejects the shot. That starts the Lakers going the other.
And again, LeBron did score his first point until about a minute or so to go in the half. Davis, top of the key, it settles in, and the Lakers are on the board.
He's got such a soft touch.
Out of Kentucky, LBJ, also a #1 pick, bouncing. AD, kiss it, off the glass, score, and one. LeBron, Davis, the combo works again.
I tell you, that two-man game there is when they run screen and roll.
And it is
an 8-point lead again.
Yeah, 23-15. 4 minutes to go. Lob to AD! Athletic play. It was right at the rim. He was spinning when he laid it in.
By AD, and he was actually looking for a foul. Didn't get it, but he'll take the basket and go the other way.
And in the attacking zone, under a minute to go, 27-23. KCP fumbles it. Nearly turned it over. Lobs underneath. Finished by Davis.
Wow, they dodged one there because the ball was loose and then got tapped right to Troy Daniels, and they end up with a dunk by AD.
Personal foul.
That last play where KCP ends up with the assist as they scramble to have the court wide open.
Shooting 27% overall and from behind the arc in the early going this year. Fake by Davis. Here he comes. Lay it up and down he goes. And he'll go to the line. He spends an awful lot of time on the floor.
Yeah, you can tell he doesn't want to use that right shoulder to let people help him up.
That's during the timeout. That's what they've got on Anthony Davis right now. And he is going back on the bench.
No, he's back, getting ready to come in this game.
Back in the game. Great news. Great news.
Whatever the tape job is, I hope it's not too restrictive for that sweet-looking perimeter shot that he possesses.
Jonas will just turn and now try to attack on McGee. That's kind of a running jump or something, and he missed it off the glass.
I don't know what I'm going to do play.
Yeah, Davis, and that'll count to end the half.
Well, Anthony Davis again making a play, has 20 first half points and gives the Lakers their biggest lead of the game.
Grayson Allen, pounded by Dwight Howard. The steal, it's a 4-on-1. Lob, Davis!
Great job of using your hands by Dwight on the screen and roll. knocked it free, turned the ball over, and the Lakers get a deuce. Grayson Allen's coming over, he's off the screen. Dwight uses his hand, knocks it free, and that leads to the lob to Anthony Davis for the easy deuce. Maybe something like that will get this Laker team energized.
This could be the Lakers. He's 12 for 12 from the line in the quarter. Off the glass. Rebound, Davis. Doing everything.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have a 30-20. I shouldn't say definitely, but
Here he goes again. Left hand comes up short, but guess what? Back to the line where he is setting up residence.
yeah, he should have to pay rent.
Without question.
He should definitely have to pay rent.
But listen to this crowd.
Again with the handles.
They love the effort. Anthony Davis, a Laker, 82-67. He has not disappointed. Sing it to him.
They would have missed AD first time. Now they go into him.
They dump it in open. Daniels. Now Cook will take the three. Doesn't get it. Rebound Davis. He's fouled again.
They love them some Anthony Davis. He's got a 30-20 game. That's his 20th rebound. 36 points, 20 rebounds in 30 minutes.
84-67. Davis again at the line. He shot 23 of the 32 Laker free throws. Just keep adding it up.
I think
AD, boy, he ran the floor. Isn't that great how he runs the floor? Crowd on its feet.
Listen to this crowd. Listen to this crowd.
Laker fans loving some AD.
40-20 game if he makes this free throw here.
Tell it to me, Stu. What is it?
40-20. You know what I said?
40-20.
Nothing else can be said about that young man.
And the first possession for the Lakers clad in their gold uniforms. AD! What a way to start the game.
As we get another look at the Lakers' first hoop as LeBron throws it. Stars are back.
There's Porzingis missing as he comes right back out onto the floor. You're right. Doncic is there too. Lob to AD! He throws it down. That was literally right at the rim.
Avery Bradley to Anthony Davis up near the rim. Look at that catch and finish all in one motion. He's done that repeatedly this year. Good heads-up play by both players.
That's not hard to do the way they shot the first half, though. But you're right. Underneath, behind the back. Powell rejected. Taken by the Lakers. Again an outlet by LeBron. Avery down the middle. Avery all the way. Avery scores. Now LeBron, here he comes. Skipping into the front court. LeBron all the way. LeBron James lays it up and just clean it up, AD.
I thought LeBron was going to hammer that one. He decided to finger roll and couldn't do much offensively. Second half has been nothing short of remarkable.
They laid off the him for a moment. Back to LeBron. They're working it through Anthony Davis. Davis all the way. Hook shot. In there. AD, the hook shot. 98-97. The little runner. Get the weave on top. James, got to chase it down. And Davis does. Tough to shoot. Anthony back to the basket. Got Powell in front of him. And it's good from 15. Anthony Davis and the Lakers lead again, 100-99. Cleveland played a lot of big minutes tonight, throws it away. Right off the hand of Bradley.
Both teams start the overtime with a turnover.
Bounce to 80 for an easy two.
As Luka's down on the floor yet again. There's that sit here in the overtime.
LeBron quickly to Davis. What a look by James. And the finish by AD. LeBron in the attacking zone. LBJ off of that great triple-double. Hangs in the air, scoops, can't score. The cleanup dunk by AD. The championship here.
Replay of that play where Anthony Davis.
His coach on the USA national team, Greg Popovich, was very complimentary earlier tonight. Talking about him. Lob underneath. The alley-oop. The dunk by AD.
Also, we get another look of LeBron throwing that little spin move that Anthony Davis does.
Quickly the other end, and AD alone, left wing. 5 minutes exactly to go in the quarter. 15-footer, perfect. Anthony Davis, what a start for him.
Doesn't feel like you can get to his shot. He relaxes.
The 33-year-old from UConn. Davis, down it goes.
And he's pretty good too.
Deep and down for Anthony Davis.
We got a timeout, but before we go, we'll watch AD do his thing again. Look at that follow through.
To keep it rolling here on the road.
Well, they're going to have to give some help. Now they got DeRozan guarding Anthony Davis.
AD, oh, it's a great turn and score with the little baby hook. Averaging 18.2. Lob under to Davis.
That play as Dwight throws it up and Davis just throws it down. Fronting with no weak side help. That's the way you do it. You get the ball to the top, throw it over the top, and you have an easy deuce.
They get back defensively, and they finally do. Aldridge, the L train. Oh, blocked by Davis. Anthony's got the rejection.
Roll, and then AD showing the defense almost flat-footed, blocking the shot of LaMarcus Aldridge.
The other way, right all the way, right. Ah!
The shot blocker, the angle should go to the other side of the basket, cut off the angle a little bit. And maybe...
Anthony Davis, a hard drive against Markkanen. And you talk about overpowering somebody. Telling you, that was some.
It's a grown man move right here. Just overpowers Lowry.
Caruso flipped down to Anthony Davis, who's checked back in. Whipped out, Cook fires, that's good, drains it.
At home with a lot of pressure.
Here comes Sato, that's blocked. And the lead pass is ahead. Anthony Davis between them, two very good rebounders, have 2 rebounds.
Oh, wow. That's the second time we've seen him overpower. Bully in the sandbox right here. Just, boom, get off me. I'm going in. And they've got to really call that offensive foul.
Trying to get Davis involved. Anthony Davis backs in, still backing, turns, fires, and his banker is good. Davis against Markkanen. Into the lane, the fadeaway is good. Now they're trying to get him going. Green had to go high in the air. Back to Anthony Davis. A drive, a pitch, and McGee dunks it and drew a foul.
That was a nice pass by Anthony Davis. McGee just jumps so easy. He's dunking on a Nerf hoop.
Anthony Davis, and he threw it away. Levine said thank you very much, and then they block it. Shot clock at 9. LeBron whips it to the corner. Anthony Davis, big bucket. That's cold-blooded there from a guy who has not had his best. Cook dropped down to Anthony Davis, back to LeBron. Back to Anthony Davis, and he dunks the ball.
That's all-star.
Two-man game there.
That's all-star to all-star.
Here come the Lakers. Anthony Davis alone on the left wing, and he's hit 2 jumpers from that spot. AD again.
Well, again, he's so smooth. He got the nice handles for someone that size, and that shot, look at that, nothing but ball.
18-16, Lakers up by 2, first quarter from Staples Center.
He's in the zone.
On its way for Quinn Cook. Oh, right there, clean up dunk.
And that's what you're going to give up when you're in a zone. It's a rebound, shot by Quinn Cook, misses, but look at Anthony Davis, well above the cylinder to hammer it home.
6'10", about 250. With 6 to shoot.
You better shoot now.
Well, Caruso splits the defense. Beautiful. And he dishes to AD for the soft dunk.
Got into the middle via the dribble.
Stop the clock.
Talked about getting the ball into the middle. Caruso dribbles into the middle and gets an easy assist on that last play to Anthony Davis.
And they made 26 of them. Laker records. Here is underneath. Anthony kind of it goes, and he'll go to the line again.
Inside to AD, and AD says, all right, come get a little piece of this. Gets the foul, back a pass, and it slipped out of his hands and right to the defender.
7th Laker turnover, lob, and a little behind the head layup by Dwight Howard on the assist from Davis.
The Lakers, Anthony Davis finds Dwight Howard, who is just roaming around free right onto the bucket once you get it in the middle.
We're tied at 41. Second time we've been tied in the contest. Bradley lob, AD finish, 2 hands.
Seems like after every score they go to the zone.
Anthony Davis down the middle. That was not a good. Yeah, it was a great play by the Lakers. That's where you got to do it.
And got the hoop. But another look at, they get the ball in the middle, and Anthony Davis just turns and
this tough zone defense. Cross court. Davis down the middle goes LBJ.
That was nice. That was nice by him. Nice move too. He recognized that Anthony Davis wasn't near the rim. They just have no answer for
Davis,
AD.
yeah, with two hands, stolen away briefly by Avery Bradley.
First pass isn't open. You want to make an extra pass.
There's that big point guard you're talking about, Anthony Davis, the steal. He's going all the way. Drive, kick, Cook. Yes, sir!
Again, matching it as Anthony Davis picks off an easy interception there and then takes it down and gets the assist to Quinn Cook.
AD, 8 points, 3 assists, 3. Pascal Siakam. What we might get back into it. Here is a lob and a dunk. AD with the finish.
Oh, what a target AD is. For the Lakers, Avery Bradley gets the assist, throws it up, and Anthony Davis throws it down. He just carries it to the rim.
Lakers just 2 out of their last 13. AD, that's a 3. And he's got it. Give the assist to LBJ. Also Kyle Lowry. No Rondo again tonight for the Lakers. We thought we might see him. He went 5-on-5, blocked by AD. And again, he hurt his shoulder. Exactly halfway through the quarter. Lakers need a run right here. Bradley, hook to Davis. That'll start it with the left hand. Boy, almost out of reach.
Another look at that lob, and look, just long arm of Anthony Davis catches it with the left and guides it home. That's some play.
You mentioned it, making it interesting. Now again, you got to 4.4 underneath. Boucher, blocked by AD. Nowhere to go.
Up. Lakers got lucky on this play.
Bev bumps into Bradley. Bradley on it. Van Fleet all the way. Blocked by Davis. Rebound taken by the 9 games. He has at least 20 points. Remember, he had that 70-point game a couple of years ago. AD with 2 hands off the bounce from LeBron.
Just spikes this one straight down, just like this hammer dunk.
Ricky Rubio was the MVP of the FIBA World Cup over the summer. Blocked by AD, the leader in the NBA in swats, and he's hurting at the other end. Here comes LeBron, spin, score!
Rubio. So with 6:07 to play, Lakers are up by 8 points. Tell me about Kaminsky.
Yeah, that's why I said it. I just didn't want it to happen. At the other end, Anthony, say hello.
Play by Anthony as the assist goes to Rondo. Look at that. 2-hand flush back to the basket. When you're up that high, it really doesn't matter.
That's an assist to Rajon Rondo. What a the first of 4 meetings. That's Davis. And he's emotional about that one. Passionate.
It's a taxarish and then finish. Look at this finish. What a play by Anthony Davis. And you said emotional. He rarely shows that much emotion, but he's fired up on that play.
Extra. Davis goes up. He's aggravating something, it seems. Winces in pain. Nearly does the bunny hop. Good pass. This time it's Davis with the dime. Booker trying to negotiate things on the left wing. And closed out. Bad pass. Hit away by AD. Caruso to Davis. Head up.
Earlier in the game, but he made a nice read, an overplay when the pass intended for Kaminsky, so he deserved the easy deuce.
They only reset to 14. Davis is going to have to shoot a 3 straight away. Got it! AD from downtown. Caruso. Attack. Lob. AD! Timeout!
And the Caruso throws it up, and look at this play by Anthony.
Started this second half after coming off the bench in half number 1. Anthony Davis goes out to get it. A little runner to the left side near the lane, and he scores. That was smooth. I mean, by percentage. 3.5 to play in the quarter. Anthony Davis, reverse slam is good. And he's
one.
fouled.
But those long arms, just puts it in his left hand and throws it up. Gets the bounce, gets the foul. He'll go to the line. And
Hooked and dumped into AD. It's KCP rising to the rim.
2:54 to play.
At 16 tonight, stolen by the Lakers and LeBron. Here he comes. LeBron downhill. LeBron, lob, AD, finish!
Things have had the answer. Look at that play. Read it perfectly. Interception, gets the steal, gets the assist. Anthony Davis, the easy hoop.
17 turnovers for Sacramento. 11 assists, right on his season average, which leads the NBA for LeBron. And AD finishes.
Oh, he's going to get it back. He's getting it back.
Rondo Barnes going to the basket. Blocked by Davis. Lakers win it on the block by AD.
Wow. He's back to the basket and a dribble alive, but they did. And boy, he got tripped up and then ran right into the wall. Anthony, shot blocking leader Davis.
Number one in the NBA, the verticality of Davis. Stumbling Barnes. Boy, he just suffocated him, didn't he?
Yeah, he just really, look how he disappears in here against all of the length of Anthony Davis.
And the Lakers, they're the ones that are taken by JaVale. McGee only played 12 minutes the other night, trying to get it into AD. Danny Green for three, got it! And there's the first three of the night for the Lakers.
To figure out where JaVale is and make the extra pass.
Lakers, of course, best in the biz in the NBA at blocking shots. Danny's got 3 threes! And he gets it taken away. Hawks on the attack, Trae Young. Down the middle he goes, lays it off to Parker, blocked by Davis from behind.
Oh, he is a great offensive player, but he is showing all kind of different skills on the defensive end.
It's a 15-2 run. Make it. Oh, good defense. That's not going to count. AD was there at the end to help preserve the 12-point lead.
Behind the back dribble that time.
LeBron spinning himself, throws it to AD, who touches it up and in.
And AD gets his first scratch from the field.
Was the second pick in the draft by Philly back in 2010. Davis alone, set, fired, get! AD, so 2 buckets in a row on successive possession. He is sitting on 20 points. Made 7 buckets. Oh, baseline, Reddish runs into Anthony Davis.
That's just a great defensive play again by AD.
Or to shoot. Davis is going to have to fire it up. Baseline under duress. Double team. No problem.
Look at the last basket by Anthony Davis. The double team comes. He's falling away. High arc. Look at that.
First free throw of the year for Rajon Rondo. Lob under to AD. Rondo the assist. Alley-oop and down.
Look at that spin and throw it up, Rondo, and let me throw it down, says Anthony Davis. Throw it down, he does. Look at this quick spin move. Anything close to the rim.
This evening it's the Thunder and the Lakers.
Chris Paul has always had quick hands.
He's in the top 5 in steals again this year. Rolling is Adams. He fumbles it away. Another turnover taken by the Lakers. Here they come. Kentavious Caldwell, both for 3.
Timeout OKC.
Anthony Davis going hard to the basket with 2 hands.
Bad defense that time.
Schroeder, 3-point country, is run off there by Green, and the Lakers have another turnover.
Hustle back, good hustle back by Anthony Davis.
LeBron into the lane, all the way to the rim again. Strength of LeBron James.
Steal by LeBron.
Here they go again. LeBron, AD all the way. Guards in for the layup. Transition basketball. Oh, rarity in the NBA. Underneath, broken up by Anthony Davis. Again, 18 points off of 8 OKC turnovers. Rondo lob. Oh, bottled up that time was Davis, but he gets to it.
How did he catch that?
Yeah, there was a trio of Thunder around him, and he hits the fall away 16-footer.
So off. Russo tried to make it up in the end, but had already been beat.
That's Deonte Burton with the basket at the other end. Answering with a triple is Davis. They will play 12 of their next 15 away from Staples Center. AD Rainbow is good for 3.
Wow, and AD knocks down his second from behind the arc.
Took a long time for Davis to get his first rebound the other night. Finished with just 1 offensive rebound. Doing work is Dwight. LeBron comes up with it. Another 3 for Davis.
He's 3 for 3 from behind the arc.
AD goes all the way in the flex with 2 hands. Watching basketball and football. Blocked by Davis. AD #1 in the league. Rejects another one out of bounds. OKC.
Well, you got to run into the other shot blocker, and that is Anthony Davis.
But the player of the year on the defensive end. Lakers steal it away again. Turnover number 12. LeBron, perfect bounce. Davis lay it in. Count it. And 1 assist to LeBron.
What a play, and Anthony Davis just scoops it up, lays it up, gets a three-point opportunity. That's just good, fast-breaking basketball.
LeBron #1 in assists. AD with 6 to shoot and 5 in the quarter. Anthony Davis stepping back and swishing it through.
Good read again by Schroeder.
Lob to AD with authority. Assist to Rajan. You don't think they have that availability. AD to the rack. Gallinari with 21. LeBron bounce. AD 17 feet. Just outside the free throw line.
That's a pretty good answer.
Milking it all the way down, and they're down by 5. Oh, good closeout. Great closeout by Anthony Davis.
Well, he said he wanted to be Defensive Player of the Year. He surely turned the defensive screws on that possession.
Lakers going to hold on and win it over this pesky Thunder bunch, who are still winless on the road. 112-107. LeBron with the triple-double, 34 from AD. And the Lakers have the best record in the NBA at 12 and Danny Green. LBJ, what a bounce. What a bounce to Davis and the soft slam.
You could see that he had his mind. He knew where he was going before the ball got to him. Defensive positioning around the paint. If we get another look at LeBron, good screen. And they always say the better screen you set, more chance you'll get the shot.
You know, no Russell Westbrook here. We used to crowd that energy early on. That's a shooter's touch underneath.
That's right. You're going to close out on him. You better go and make sure you run him off that three.
Anthony Davis made that happen. 8 turnovers for Oklahoma City. Lakers have 6 in the game. LeBron bounce it. LeBron now to AD. Count it! Could be a 4-point play.
Lows from the last meeting between these two teams, and this one, as Ferguson's coming out, he runs right into him.
And with this road trip, we'll have 2 at home. Great pass underneath, score it! LeBron! That's about a 55-foot pass to Anthony Davis.
They're doing their homework. The opposition would know that you can't allow Anthony Davis to get there. You got to move
into the lane, and the Lakers were there to stop him. Lead for Davis. The tap. Oh, what a tap to LeBron!
Oh, you got to give Anthony Davis an assist.
What
was something special? The lead pass. Just tap it and let me finish it, LeBron says. And finish it, he does. The Lakers go up 94-79.
He has a chance at it, LeBron. Now to Davis, trying to pick up an assist for AD, who rattles it in from 3. LeBron with 10 to shoot. LeBron down the middle. LeBron all the way with the left hand. No, stays with it. Kicks it out. AD 3. Yes!
4-point play.
Yes, and he's got an and one.
Pushes it in the corner. He misses with the left. Throws it into the corner to Anthony Davis, and the closeout by Steven Adams. Too late. He gives up the basket and the foul. Anthony Davis with a 4-point on the offense.
Did you know Peter Ridge with 1 to shoot, blocked by AD. He's still #1 in the NBA.
Protect the rim. You just don't make sure you get a back screen for a lob.
So they just continue to roll here with a minute and a half to play in the quarter. The Lakers are down 31-18, but they answer right back to stop the 10-0 run. They shake and bake for Rajan. Leans in to beat the clock. He's going to get it back. Goes back to 14. AD for 3. Got it! That's what AD's talking about. That's what his team is talking about. The corner, Danny Green. Pass that was nearly stolen. Davis goes out to KCP. Perfect! Back in college. Anthony Davis trying to one free defensively.
Block shot. Everything good about that defensive possession for the Lakers. Bad defensive possession, or good defensive possession by the Lakers the previous trip. It's Anthony Davis with the block shot and control. Got to make movement.
Rondo kick it back out for AD. Creates a little space, forced to shoot it, and he makes it up against the clock.
And I believe that was a triple.
5. All kinds of time though, 4:15. Nobody picks up Rondo. Off the rim, tapped up and in by Davis. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. Kuzma out for AD for the tie. It's in there! We're tied at 105. Anthony Davis. Here comes the pick. LeBron gonna try a 3. He knows it's up. Rebound to Davis! AD read it perfectly. The follow bucket, and the Laker lead is 4. Time out. Grizzlies.
On the missed three-pointer by LeBron, Anthony Davis just follows it, rebounds it, and while in the air, lays it up lays it in. The Lakers lead by 4 with 53 seconds to play.
By DeMar DeRozan from Compton and USC. And DeRozan, and it's good Laker defense again. He's going to slash to the basket. Going to give it to San Antonio. They're going to change it up.
Yeah, that's Anthony Davis. Definitely got a piece of
He just put out there for himself. Lob underneath, tap once. Maybe he's going to get on the board right here. And he does. And with the reverse layup.
Well, they switched on that play and had a small on him.
Small on big action.
You got to do something.
And Rondo's going to try to go around LaMarcus, who does pretty easily. Rebound to AD and the follow basket. Game against the Lakers on November 3rd. Davis working on Aldridge. Kick it back out for Rondo. Set. Fire. Get. All alone. Rajon Rondo. 4.
Man foul him.
Yeah, and he got himself in no man's land. At the other end is Rajon Rondo to lay it up and in.
His own
Timeout.
1:14 at the half, and the Lakers are trailing 52-51. He's really making a dent in the Laker defense.
He's got 3 of the 9 triples. AD glides to score. Home this weekend, Friday against Washington, Sunday afternoon against the Mavs. What a good start. Curry, make it Trey Daniels that time. 293, so they are not going away. Hanging in. James again in the interior where Davis can do damage.
Lakers are in a position where they can exchange hoops, but they don't want to do that. You don't want to get into that kind of habit.
To their 8th straight win and their 15th of the season.
Anthony Davis gets his second block. The other end, Brooklyn Firth says, I got an easy one. And oh no.
Love it.
Not with Anthony Davis on the floor. Nothing easy in the paint.
And offensive.
Number 3, Anthony Davis. The Lakers are being coached by head coach Frank Vogel.
Motivate them a little bit more like this one. LeBron James up high. And Davis catches a body. LeBron actually was looking for the call there. Davis with the fadeaway, and they call his number.
No, not a big deal at all. And he bounced back with a huge game tonight. The guy's a great player. Had a bad night.
Pass some lights.
No, Greg Popovich just died a little bit because I skipped about 10 steps.
Thank you. Rondo checks in for the Lakers. Davis with the step back. Fouled by Okafor. 20 coming into tonight. Davis being showered with booze again, and he draws the foul. Rondo, also a former member of the Pelicans, up high. Davis punching it home. Years ago, he led the Lakers in three-point shooting percentage. Davis made a rim run. Great pass by Kuzma against England. Davis with the mismatch on Holiday. Davis and Holiday are friends, but this isn't show friends. This is show business. And 1 for Davis.
They are playing through him. A lot of isolation, touches on the wing, post-up opportunities.
You see it with the ratings. We have devalued the regular season so long that now, as Davis hits a 3.
Davis well towards that trend right now. Here's Ingram. Williams on the drive. And Davis with the steal. Lakers on the move.
And he's an outstanding player that doesn't get enough credit throughout this league.
Anthony Davis with the easy money post-up on the shorter Williams. Davis inside. Made it look easy, like a drill to Davis with the mismatch against Williams. Davis inside and easily over the top of Williams. Davis with a mismatch against Williams. Tell you what, it's like a shooting drill right now.
I think they had a legit, as Davis dunks it, I think they had a legit.
And Davis got a freebie, room service, or it'll count if it goes. And Hart missed on the putback, and Anthony Davis got hurt. Anthony Davis grimacing on the court. He's holding his right elbow. Try and see what happened here. Reports coming to us now that Anthony Davis has a sore right elbow and is questionable to return. And this is first game back in New Orleans since being traded July 6th from the Pelicans to the Los Angeles Lakers. He was having a big-time night, but now back in the ball game during that last break. Davis dives to the rim for the lob. LeBron called for it, and Davis went and got it. Redick, pump fake on the three, on the way. Davis with the board, and something appropriate about Anthony Davis with that final rebound. Holiday picked off by Anthony Davis. They couldn't get it inbounds, and Anthony Davis, the dream killer tonight. That was the third steal for Anthony Davis tonight. No problems with the first. Anthony Davis with a 41-piece for his former.
That is 4 turnovers already, and we haven't played 4 minutes.
Not too much gravy on the ball right now, I guess.
And Hachimura blocked by AD! And then he stares at him. At the other end, LeBron fouls KCP. Needs some movement, needs some help. Finds LeBron. LBJ passed 33,000 the other night. And year. Of course, has not played. First pick back in 2010. Lob to AD from Rondo, and he throws it down with 2 hands.
The look at that lob play by Rondo to AD. Just look at the quick spin. When you play deny, you're giving up something. You may deny the entry. That's just easily walks to the rim.
Lead is 14. Alone on the wing, it's Anthony Davis. Rui. Hachimura, the spin! On Rui.
Goes straight up in the air, and just what happens? It goes in the basket. That's a strange looking play.
158 in a game this year, and lost by a point back on October 30th. Blocked by Davis.
Again.
AD protecting the paint. Behind the back to Danny Green from LeBron. Got it! One to shoot, just throwing it up. And the Lakers, that's a good effort on the defensive end. Bounce, perfect, AD, he scores and one on the great, beautiful, pretty looking bounce from LeBron James.
On the money, look at this thing, over the head, bounce pass, foul, lay it up, lay it in AD. 3-point opportunity coming for Anthony Davis.
West Coast Conference Player of the Year, led Gonzaga in scoring and rebounds last season. Underneath, reverse jam by McGee.
That's the way you get a team out of a zone. Creative, another look at what happened with that zone. Anthony gets it, turns and faces the basket. There's the easy lob pass.
60 years in Southern California. That's what the Lakers are celebrating, and what a year so far for the Lakers. It's their best start since 2008-09. The 85-86 team, by the way, went 19-2. Same starting 5 for the Lakers. Danny Green was a hero the last time they met exactly a month ago when he hit that game to send it to overtime. And LeBron has the rebound.
Nice challenge on that shot by Anthony Davis.
Good play by Davis. Boy, he just sealed off that time and got the delivery.
They're giving it to the Lakers.
Oh, we'll take it.
Another look at that play where the front, no help until late. By then, AD had already decided, let me flush this thing.
Tony Brown for 11 years in the league.
An 8-0 run by the Mavericks, and it's a 2-point game.
And they've won 6 out of 7. And Anthony Davis answers back. Off to their best start since 2010-11, their championship year. Doncic rejected by AD, and it's kept in play. Little shovel pass to Rondo. 2:40 to play in the quarter. Lakers lead by 7. They led by as many as 10. Now AD bumping and grinding with Doncic, and he scores.
Yeah, there's no way in the world they can leave.
Than last year, so he's worked on it, and it's definitely paying off for him because he gets to the line a lot. AD certainly does too. Reverse layup.
Deep positioning on that play.
Doncic all the way, lays it up and misses. Lakers a chance for the break. With the handle, it's AD. The big fella out of the backcourt. Good bounce to Caruso. The Caruso on a great feed from AD.
AD pretended like he was going to Rondo on that play. Did a great job of looking off the defender, and all of a sudden Caruso is available. Open path for the rim. The delivery by Davis and the finish by Caruso. And just like that, the Lakers go back up by 10. A guy that can flat just get it done as the Mavericks come out in the zone.
The Lakers looking to attack it with Anthony Davis falling back and rattling it in. So with good ball security, they've got a 2-point lead. Davis wants to go baseline. He got Porzingis in the air, count it, and one. AD, very muscle play.
Very subtle head fake. That's all it takes sometimes. You get a defender in a bad position and just a blink sometimes gets them off their feet. Subtle head fake there. He goes for it. Contact and one. Good job.
Like we said, 18,000 plus officials here this afternoon disagree. AD once again forcing his way in. Tap once. Taken by Davis. He's underneath. Count it again. Yes! And one! Get back to the free throw line, Anthony Davis.
But again, good second effort by the Lakers on the interior. The first shot's missed, and both Anthony and Dwight Howard are there to keep it alive. And because of that, they get an opportunity for a three-point play.
Second chance points. Lakers did lead by as many as 10. Dallas brought it right back. Now it's been back and forth with 7 lead changes. Look at AD Sky to get that pass from LeBron.
Well, I tell you, look, Volkswagen Through the Glass shows that last play by Anthony Davis. Boy, look how long he is. Look at LeBron looking at him and saying, I see you.
Again, when you look at the entire December schedule, Lakers with the toughest schedule, and the Mavs have the third toughest as far as records by opponent. AD in the corner on the kick out from Danny Green.
Well, not the way they drew that play up coming out of the timeout. They just got to look at chipping away about 6-8 points of this lead in that time frame.
At the other end, blocked by Davis. Number 1 in the league, denying. Now it's Rondo into the front court. All the way to Caruso, 2 in a row. Yes, sir!
Luka goes up. Anthony Davis is not this time, and Caruso back-to-back triples, and the Lakers have just a little bit of momentum.
Out of the timeout, they clank a 3, and the Lakers have another opportunity. Rondo stops right at the free throw line, hands it off to AD. Back to Rajon, lays it up and in.
Boy, and that was right with Porzingis standing beside him.
For the Lakers, if they're going to keep this winning streak going and hit 11. James bounce AD all the way to score. And strangely enough, they had Millsap on the bench the other night in the fourth. That's McGee coming down with some speed, and the Lakers find him.
But certainly the players and the coaches have appreciated what he's brought to the team this year.
And that was for October and November. AD with a little jumper as the Lakers worked that one well. AD this end of the floor. In traffic, taken away by the Lakers. Another turnover. Now it's a bounce pass for Danny Green. In rhythm, 4-3. Anthony Davis is there. Great position.
Lakers missed a shot, but there's Anthony Davis to put it up. The Lakers by 8. This form is picture perfect.
Anthony Davis goes to the dribble, tries to beat Jokic, and does, kissing it off the glass, high off the board. Davis has the rebound. Terminate the dribble is Rondo, kick it underneath to Davis for an easy 2.
Have to get the first one here in the third quarter.
This is one of 7 games tonight in the NBA. Here we go with the first possession, and Anthony Davis. They didn't play him much in the second half in that loss to Sacramento. A mystery to many. Davis straight away. He's got it. Yes, sir. Kyle Kuzma. We're going back to the Salt Lake area tomorrow, where he was in college. Davis, that is pure and sweet from outside. For the Lakers so far in this contest. Coming up on 2 minutes to play in the third. Rondo bounce. AD with the left hand after Rondo. The beautiful bounce.
Throw. So that's 2 as we get another look at Rondo finding the cutting Anthony Davis for the easy deuce.
Attacking 47. Confronted there by Grant, where the stutter step loses him. Then the lob to Davis. The alley-oop. And the finish by AD.
Rondo is just like LeBron in the way they read the defenses so quickly.
If Jokic asserts himself here late in the game, he certainly hasn't been looking to shoot. He is rejected by Anthony Davis.
Doesn't he know Anthony Davis is the leading shot?
Mitchell, but he hustles back to get it. Now AD. Again on the defensive end, he was absolutely fantastic.
With the left.
Yeah, spins and scores.
Okay, but Anthony Davis using that left hand, that was beautiful.
Ron Navy, both 25 points, both played the exact same amount, 37 minutes. Good bounce to Davis, who throws it down with one hand, assist to LeBron. The shot clock.
Another look at that pass from LeBron, who bounce pass with AD with the finish.
It's taken out by Anthony Davis with the handle. Look out from behind. KCP, right side, down it goes. Yes, sir, Caldwell Pope.
Both teams shooting and scoring at a pretty high clip here. Look at that touch by Anthony Davis.
Davis nearly stepped into it. Now he'll reorganize with LeBron. The two-man game. Stutter step. Shake and bake. Up it goes. You bet it goes. And one for AD.
Cover. Seeing ISOs over here with Ed Davis gets the bump.
Attacking inside. Utah finding success. 5 to shoot. 2.5 into the quarter. AD hits it. Boy, moving left, a little off balance, but again, a smooth play for Rondo. Look at the door and let him through. Donovan Mitchell attacking. Not tonight, not ever. That's Davis, volleyball.
He was a secondary defender, and he swats it out of bounds. The Lakers on top by 15.
Hand off out of KCP. Worked all season long. Now it's AD. He spins and he slams. A spin and a slam for Anthony Davis.
Footwork. It's all about footwork, and Anthony.
He had nowhere to go.
There's another look at that spin move by AD. I mean, Exum, Joe Ingles, Ed Davis, they all get a piece of this one as Anthony Davis showing the foot.
So go the Blazers. All NBA a season ago, LeBron James with another high handoff. Here they are on the break. They got numbers, a 3-on-2. Danny Green and another alley-oop. This is like a drill for the Lakers. LeBron inside to Anthony Davis. Has a mismatch against Carmelo Anthony. Goes right over the top and gets the soft touch. Double team coming. Davis underneath and one. AD to work.
It looks like they're coming with 3 defenders because Whiteside was in the middle of the paint. There he is. And look at this. I mean, Hood has got him, so automatically you know you got to drop down and give some assistance. But it's half-hearted assistance from Melo. I mean, if you're going to double him and make him give it up, come hard.
Got to start raising the question as Lillard misses Davis with the rebound. Is Anthony Davis perhaps the best two-way player in the game right now?
They played in Indiana, getting the 2 Eastern Conference Finals. And good night, Anthony Tolliver. And good luck checking that spin move. This takes this seat. And he will take it.
Anthony Davis inside. That one's like stealing. Davis working one-on-one against Tolliver. Spins baseline with the left, and he's up to 19. The meter still running and flowing. Davis corner 3 and 1. A potential 4-point play. AD Dynamite.
This guy has been so special.
Good love from LeBron.
As he should. LeBron's talked about Defensive Player of the Year. You might have 2 MVP candidates on your team.
Lightly recruited, coming out of high school in Oakland. Davis inside over Carmelo. Davis. Pope on the cut, got it back. Hammer time.
Tell you what, Caldwell Pope, I believe that's now assist number 5.
For the B Foundation. 3 on the shot clock for Anthony Davis. He's got the sidestep jumper working as well tonight. With Quinn Cook in, they lead by 19. Whiteside blocked by Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he had something happen to his lower leg.
Nothing wrong with Anthony Davis's stroke tonight. He's up to 36 now.
Probably the leading contender there. That's been consistent from game one, but what's gotten even a little bit more crisp these last couple of games in December has been his offensive efficiency. Everything looks easy for AD right now. Inside, outside, getting to the free throw line. And I asked a couple of players about this after the game in Portland. They said part of that is they think he's just starting to feel a bit more healthy. We know that the shoulder and at some point the rib were bothering him earlier in the season.
It finds the bucket after he kisses it off the glass and one.
He sees an opening, and boy, did he step on the gas, gets Wiggins out of position, gets the foul. You don't get it. He likes to slash, so keep him out of the paint as much as you can.
AD right on the block. There's that spin move, and it's good for two more. The little jumper at the bait.
Both teams shooting exactly the same from the field, 6 out of 9.
Anthony Davis spins the other way, and he throws it down the two-hand flush. What a move.
That's called football.
Anthony Davis, yet another dunk. He's third in the NBA in dunks. He's got 64 now on the year. Rebound to McGee, quickly to LeBron. Long lead, trying to find Anthony. He's there to score again. Jared Culver is suffering through a very poor shooting start to his rookie year. Bounce now to AD, little fake, he's in the lane. Good ball back and score, nothing but net. Kuzma, good defense by Kuz. They deny at the rim, now Alex. To the strip, Anthony Davis! Stick with those rotations and sometimes don't play the game. Here is the left-handed little running hook by Anthony Davis. 5. 9 out of 11. Lob to Davis from LeBron.
Again, LeBron and AD with the communications, just reading what each other is doing.
The heartbreak for Andrew Wiggins. Caruso with some speed. Oh, good pass. What a pass. Finding Davis coming down the middle, right to the rim. Came out. We're coming up on a minute to play. Caruso straight away. Can't score. AD tap once, twice, gets it, scores it. Staying with it. Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis, as I tell you,
for the second game in a row. They leave it for AD. AD, 1, 2, shoot, scores! Point shooting. So right there, he knocks him down 76-68, leaves one of them. There's one of the free throws. AD in the lane, soft
Look at that touch. And it was at the feet.
LeBron, 4 minutes into the quarter. Bounce now to AD, and he goes left hand off the window.
He's got 32 points in 24 minutes.
Pounds and 9 points. Good work. Lakers with 14 to shoot when they brought it in. Anthony Davis operating from way in the high post.
Now he's got to look to shoot.
And that's what he's really 4 with 3. That's a tough shot over Jordan Bill. Nothing tough for him.
How tough was it, Bill? Go to number 3. This guy is just too good. I tell you, fall back, baby. Knock it down, and then look at this pass out the turnover for the easy deuce for Caruso. 11-point game.
Yeah, Towns is 1 for 6 from downtown. Caruso, no, but the cleanup by Davis. Anthony Davis, there's that little jumper. It's a season high, and he keeps adding to it. Anthony Davis, boy. I would say it's a tough shot, but no shot is tough for that guy. He's unbelievable.
There's the nickel.
50 for Anthony Davis.
He's got 50 points in 37 minutes. Wow. This guy is just unbelievable. You know, they're unbelievable. You see players on opposite teams and you see them 4 times or 3 or 2, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And you say, wow, they're pretty good. But then when you see a guy like Anthony Davis 4 times, then you get a chance to see him 82 times.
Amazing.
You see all of what he can do. It's just unbelievable, all of the skills.
He had 4 in the first half, you might recall. He really stood tall. Here he is battling against AD with 6:55 to go in the quarter, and Anthony Davis hits a mid-range shot. Set up shop here for a couple of years. His shot off the back of the rim, volleyball once, twice. Taken by LeBron, outlet to KCP, going all the way with the left hand, no, but Davis is there to kiss it off the glass. Credit to Wes Iwundu, who had the last bucket. Here's Danny Green. Good shovel passing with 2 hands. Throw it down, Anthony Davis.
Lakers, despite their poor shooting from the field, have themselves an early lead. They need 15 to 9.
the year at Florida State. He's only 22 years of age.
Terrence Ross was, he got the steal in their last defensive play, then just turns it over there.
And they've led Orlando right back into the game. Fournier blocked by AD. Kept in, however, by Gordon. Stop, pop, score!
It's single digits.
That's his first basket, and it comes from downtown. McGee. Well, I was going to say that might be outside of his range for that little shot, but he's got such a nice touch.
The clock was becoming an issue. AD with the pass and JaVale with the quick little soft shot. Going to be important to keep them off the offensive glass with Jared Dudley coming in as Fournier has it off the heel of his own foot.
Which means it's going to be taken by the Lakers. Well, that's the way to get AD back on track.
Position where you look at the turnover that the Magic had, and that's when they found AD with the lob, and he finished it off. Efficiency and everything. The Lakers were so much in control at the start.
AD! So the dunk, then the three. And back to Ross. They still have 5 to shoot. Lakers really closing out on the outside. That's good defense. AD's not going to get a shot. In fact, there's
Miami, Coral Gables, Liberty City, Overtown, all the way up to the north, and Aventura. There's a buzz on the streets of South Florida, folks.
Are you kidding me?
And LeBron James with the miss, Davis with the follow.
And number 2, use the window and Smart.
Bam Adebayo with the mismatch, and there's a look at the defensive prowess of Anthony Davis. Wow. The second time in a row after missing 11 games with an injury. Davis, option number 1, and that's a good option. Constantly working, Olynyk from deep. James with the board. And a quick hit ahead to Davis. They do that repeatedly, and that's often the result. Touchdown, AD.
I mean, how about the vision and then the incredible touch on the pass? Look at how close the Miami defensive player is, and yet the only guy who can catch it is Anthony Davis.
Yeah. They do that at least a couple times a game.
Correct.
I mean, that is one heck of an outlet pass.
Come on.
This team with a distinct culture, Miami. James was a part of it for 4 years. Davis, corner 3, ball, Butter. The lead is down to 8. Lakers with a chance to get it to 4. Anthony Davis makes it a 4-point contest. Davis was 17 now.
Well, they can make it look easy.
Yeah. Butler guarding James. Off the screen, kicks it out to Davis. No hesitation on the 3. And another 3 ball for AD. That's their first lead since it was 30-29.
It's very good. He forced that initial driver into the help, gets out and recovers.
With a pin down, Davis going to try another one. And he's starting to really heat up. Anthony Davis with 23.
Definitely.
Bradley takes the handoff from Davis, gives it back. 7 on the shot clock for AD. Silva right with him, good contest, but a better offensive play by Anthony Davis, who has 25 now. Tipped the shoulder and it was lights out. He's got 28. And a block at the other end, again by the Lakers. Hope. James with a great tap to AD. The Lakers punishing the Heat on the glass.
The inability to finish the possession, the lack of size against this extraordinary length is killing them.
LeBron is dangerous playing from the elbow. Out to AD from deep. Got it, Butter! Wow! The big man drills another one. Contact, no call. Butler for the tie. Bradley knocked it away. No call. Ball game. Lakers with their 13th consecutive road win, handing the Heat their first home.
He's been doing it for years. Turkish Thunder, as he's known. This is his 3rd stint here. Lob to McGee, served up well by Anthony Davis. He's made 3 out of his 4 from downtown. Anthony crossover. Anthony all the way. Challenges Giannis. Throws down the one-hand follow.
We're at risk as we get another look Anthony Davis missing the first one, but right there to hammer the rebound.
And everybody said a couple years ago, if he could ever find that shot, how scary he would become. He's very scary. Lakers got it.
Three-point opportunity coming here to Anthony Davis. Show that nice soft touch as he gets the pass from Danny Green and contact there with Antetokounmpo, and three-point opportunity coming to Anthony Davis.
And that's 4 fouls. We'd all be booing you. Here's AD. AD baseline. Count that one. He'll get a free throw too.
Then he drives and gets contact, and talk about soft touch.
Look
like Anthony Davis has guarded it.
Lob underneath, and Davis somehow tips it in. You saw the mismatch. He leads the NBA in that department. Roll, 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 and go in. That's Davis.
Nice soft touch again, Anthony Davis. I would look for Anthony.
LeBron down the middle he goes, runs over a man, he stays in the game. No offensive foul. AD got it.
And one.
Foul. He's got a three-point opportunity.
Another look at it. He goes in, and Matthews tried to draw the foul, draw the charge. And no whistle, and a three-point opportunity coming. He tapped it and it went right to the Bucks.
That might have sealed the deal, although the Lakers now long lead to Davis with two hands, emphatically. Good outlet, great outlet by LeBron, but they dug themselves just too deep of a hole tonight to end this road trip. George Hill blocked by Anthony Davis.
24-second violation.
That's a turnover.
Is going to have to figure out how to make plays, because that's the thing that LeBron has done better than anybody in the NBA this season.
Take them. If he gets smarter in that regard, look out. He's even going to get better.
Yeah, and he's still rather young. He'll develop all of that.
Here's Anthony with a fall away, and it is 2-2 on the sweet shot, the smooth shot by AD.
I mean, it just makes it look so easy.
Millsap. Malone actually was an assistant in Cleveland during the time that LBJ was there. His first stint as the Lakers have their second basket.
Anthony Davis has his second basket.
Attack. Of course, no LeBron and all those assists that he brings. Good move by Davis. Good move by Anthony. Very quickly to the rim for a bucket.
Oh, man, he went around Jokic like he was nailed.
Like a traffic cone. Taken by Rondo. Off the air ball. Better than a block shot. And look at Rondo. Nobody stopped him, but AD cleaned it up.
Good job by Rondo.
With Porter Jr. in front of him. Alex, handoff to Kuzma's going to try it again. AD throws it down with 1.6.
Boy, Anthony Davis went to the rim, got the rebound, and immediately bounced up. Hammered one.
Might have gotten hit in the ribs or in the midsection, something to look for.
Yeah, he's grabbing the right side, but he's had that problem earlier in the year. A good second half where it's going to be 2 games in a row against the Lakers. But right now, he's 0 for 4.
0 for 4, 2 points just on those free throws. AD bounces it in. 5 and three-point percentage in the entire league. Driving kick by Green. Bradley, they're going to Davis. He's in the lane. He scores again.
I would go to Davis, too.
Every time, right?
Well, not every time.
Run it through him.
Could be a lot of times.
For Denver. Rondo trying to put an end to that. AD's going to clean it emphatically with 2 hands.
You see, those are the kind of shots, though, that Rondo, a few years ago, hardly ever missed.
He's 2 for 8 and 0 for 4 from 3. We're taking a look at the Denver offense, and that's a great shot by AD. Literally drifting out of bounds.
Another look at that move by Anthony Davis behind the back dribble, and then a fall away that was just nothing but bottom.
A lot of that has to do with maybe a restriction on the minutes. Good left hand by Anthony Davis. So he's only 3 for 10 in the game. AD, here he goes with ease. Anthony Davis.
If they're going to continue with Jokic guarding Anthony Davis just easiest hoop of the night.
You got a couple of bigs in. AD along with Howard, picked by Caruso. Here comes AD all the way. Glide in and score with the finger roll. Looked pretty good there.
Yeah, but he's the right-hander, so he jumps off his left legs.
Rondo, bounce. Daniels, this is moving on the perimeter. AD, there he goes. That's his first 3 in 3 games.
Well, he was due. And as Lakers make a host of substitutions, Jared Dudley, maybe Jared can get a 2-pointer.
That is the intrigue here in the last 4:31. Going to be a good win for Denver.
Getting LeBron off of Kawhi Leonard.
Using his strength to ward him off.
Anthony Davis steps back, knocks it down. He falls.
That's just a great player making a big-time shot.
There's a couple of great players matched up. Davis turns, shoots over Kawhi Leonard. Leonard was right on him, but a height advantage, too much to tackle. And Leonard will bring it across. Leonard didn't play in the last game, still dealing with that knee injury. Zubac blocked from behind. Davis knocked it out of bounds. And still Clipper ball.
He switches and tells Anthony Davis to take Kawhi Leonard. So not just the ability to
can play, he's playing. Mike.
Thank you, Lisa. Great to have Lisa back with us on an NBA court. When she gets off the football field, nice move from Anthony Davis.
Eyes of Leonard is just overwhelming him in the paint.
Leonard averaging 25.5 per game as Kuzma red hot off the bench.
Talked about how you can get the wrong impression of players coaching against them, and he said I was absolutely wrong about Lou Williams.
Oh, Rondo with some English off the glass and a nice feed from Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis fakes, now drives, gets inside, count it, and one. Chance for a three-point play.
You know, the Clippers, this is a good opportunity to go 2 for 1.
George makes his move, goes right at Davis, blocked by Davis. Davis does it again. James, Kuzma for three.
Walter Berry.
The disrespect level, man.
Davis for three. He was 0 for 3 from downtown. Davis on the move, banks it home. Lakers back up 6. He's got 20.
Anthony Davis taking on Zubac. Good defense.
James Davis gets inside. Beautiful setup.
Down now to Avery Bradley. Bradley with the Lakers on the attack. Here early first quarter. Bounce. 80 on another beautiful gift from LeBron. Rondo, here he goes with 3, with 2. Throws it up and a good follow with 1.6. AD ran the floor well, and they're not going to get a shot away. So a nice way to end the quarter for Los Angeles.
Real nice job of pushing it up the court. Rondo knew he had 2 defenders coming at him. Just throw it up there. Anthony Davis will clean it and finally scratches again.
Hand off to Danny Green. Green will back it up over to AD, who's back in the game. AD attacks the paint, and that is a soft touch for Anthony Davis.
Davis in that very soft touch that I alluded to. It goes up. And
Doncic wanders in. Oh, good play by Davis. Got in front, and now he's got control of the basketball. AD with the handle. What a lob to Dwight! A couple of bigs hook up.
Good. Knowing where he's getting ready to pass, it steps out there and deflects it, recovers it, and then takes it down off the dribble and gets the assist to Dwight Howard.
Dwight pitching another perfect game tonight. He's 5 for 5 from the floor.
How many dunks?
You know, I'm going to say probably 5, but I'm not. Well, yeah, JJ's only played 7 games this year because of an injury, and down the middle goes Anthony Davis as everybody settles back into their seat. They chase, and it's going to bounce to the Lakers. They've got numbers, but AD once again, he leaks out, and LeBron finds him.
He puts so much pressure on your transitional defense. Sometimes, though, you can give up offensive rebounds if you have your big leaking out as Avery.
Points for the Lakers.
Again, LeBron, first thing he does.
And they are lucky to have him in the Valley of the Sun. Lakers up 4-0. Anthony, AD, mid-range, settles in. The 3 ball. In fact, he gets to the line quite a bit. He was 15 for 15 from the free throw line. Danny Green, he's got it! The 3-pointer for DG.
He does a great job with the low dribble.
Danny Green, long. D! What a play! Showtime! Booker at the other end. He's blocked but fouled.
Wow, what a play by Anthony Davis, though. I mean, it looked like 2 defenders were going to be able to get to this pass. Our Carl's cam will give us a good view. Danny Green throws it up there. There's a guy there, but Anthony, a good view. Danny Green throws it up there. There's a guy there, but Anthony Davis over the top of Baines and just flushes it.
LeBron James handling it on the outside, leader in the NBA in assists. AD on the wing, he's alone, he shoots, he scores, it counts, and he'll get a free throw. Is he feeling it or what?
At the last second, it hits him on the arm, but good focus by Anthony Davis.
Movement. Davis straight away, that's going to miss, but McKee's going to give them an extra 14. The lob to AD!
Boy, I tell you, AD is showing off a bit. That was a two-hand flush behind the head.
Behind the head.
Lakers have been making it happen. LeBron to LD, or L, look at that.
They'll find Johnson, where's number 23. That's Rubio, blocked by AD, showed the basketball, and AD read it beautifully. Kuzma, he's going to drive, attack, shoots, and scores! Jacobo.
Another look at Anthony Davis. Boy, you show him the ball and that length of...
I hope you didn't miss it. Here is, we got plenty of replays on Spectrum Sportsnet if you did. Here is...
So Jrue Holiday will guard LeBron James here to start the ball game. And James gets into the paint with a nice pass right on cue. 11 assists per game for James, and Davis with the first points.
Nothing like playing against your former team in a welcome sight for ball, knocking down his first.
Now you got Favors on James. Alley-oop with the smaller Holiday trying to check Anthony Davis.
You got to feel disrespected and take advantage of that matchup.
Davis thought about the three, could have taken it. Instead drives and kicks it out to Green for another one. And he's 2 for 2.
In the Drew League, which is a summer league in LA.
Oh, Anthony Davis! The ball was behind his head. He grabbed it and slammed it in one motion with one hand.
Spectacular plays have a way of shutting announcers up.
Anthony Davis on the floor right now. Here's Kuzma sporting the new hairdo. Can't get it. Davis offensive rebound like child's play in there against Redden and Hayes. And then stuffs it. Avery Bradley hasn't taken a shot yet in the game. Coming off an 18-point game. Season high against Phoenix. Davis, strong move against E'Twaun Moore.
Gentry, I'm saying to the guys, don't tease me. So you're telling me we can play with this team if we play the right way and defend and compete.
Bucket and a foul by Anthony Davis as Brandon Ingram fouled him.
Allowing this Pelicans team to establish a rhythm.
Not much of a contest from Derek Favors. Got to imagine, though, that after all that, Davis will be staying here in the Lakers, and with the Lakers as long as LeBron James is still playing. As Davis drills a three-pointer, his first triple of the game. James behind the back pass. Davis hesitated, now pulls the trigger and smokes the net with a 3-ball. May have thrown him off. Here's Green underneath. Davis again. Hits again. 32 now for AD. It's a 20-point lead, the largest of the night for LA. The season high is 50. Got that against Minnesota back in early December. James bounce pass to Davis. It goes.
It was a blowout. And that's what the Lakers got to do a better job of, putting teams away.
Anthony Davis slams it over Ingram as LeBron throws it up there to him.
They are fun to watch, though.
Indeed. Jrue Holiday right in James' grill. Favors on Davis, facing up with 5 in the shot clock. Davis has 44 points. Pull-up jumper, 46 now for AD. And the Lakers improved to 28-7, the best record in the West and the second best mark in the NBA.
You were cooking tonight, 40 through 3 quarters. What was it like to be in that kind of zone?
I felt good. I mean, the ball was going in for me. My teammates did a good job putting me in position to score the ball, and I was just trying to take my time and make sure anytime I shot it, it was going to go in.
You've played with a lot of great players, but LeBron James is arguably the greatest player of all time. What is that connection like with him right now?
It's great. You know, that two-man game, you know, we're talking, we're communicating and continue trying to find ways to make each other better. I'm trying to find him. He's trying to find me, and, you know, we're trying to find our teammates. So, you know, we're continuing to learn each other's games, and it's only going to get worse. I mean, only going to get worse for everybody else in the league, but scarier and better for us. So we just got to keep going. We just got to keep going. Each and every game, each practice we get, just continue to learn each other, little nuances about each other, and find our sweet spots. But as of right now,
it's in the league at the time when he came in. Here he is, and the Lakers get another block. It was Bradley, I believe. Now LeBron forcing his way in. Stop AD again! Showtime, Lakers!
Yeah, everything starts with defense, and the Lakers are patrolling the paint and getting out in the early offense. And LeBron and Anthony Davis showing them what they came to see here at Staples Center.
Here come the Lakers. They're in the top 10 in scoring in the NBA. Second in field goal percentage. Lob to AD. That's one of the reasons you get easy ones like that. Serve it up and feast. Really getting after them in the first quarter defensively. At the other end, they do it again.
Anthony Davis.
Yet another rejection for the Lakers.
I just like the way they play team ball in that scenario.
8 blocks.
Anthony Davis just took it. Then next trip down, Anthony from the blind side. Yet another block. So Lakers making them pay.
Derrick Rose trying to wander in and take it away by AD. Here he goes. Anthony Davis all the way. AD, oh, good pass. The trailer is called. Well, unselfish smart by AD.
Look at Anthony Davis stealing it away from Derrick Rose and then getting the assist to KCP, who just barely.
The only other Laker in double digits is Caldwell Pope with 10. Blocked by AD. He gets another one.
Yeah, but as he tried to recover it, he stepped on the baseline. So Pistons continue to challenge. They have a real good shot at this. Got the short clock again.
With 5, LeBron, one-on-one. LeBron kick it. Anthony Davis. Got it! AD, the huge three!
Well, you said he hadn't made one tonight. Triple that he had a second ago or a minute ago. That was the one because it was a one-point game, and that corner. Somebody's going to break the ice.
LeBron, 66 points away from becoming the third all-time leading scorer in NBA history. And there is breaking the ice. Anthony Davis with a 3.
Go with a real purpose.
Lakers lead the NBA in block shots. It's a tough team to score on, though, in the paint, as AD does just that. Lays it off for Julius with LeBron in front of him with 2 to shoot. That's a tough shot. Long lead. LeBron was leaking. He gets it and hammers it with one hand.
Charles Cam showed the bad shot, the rebound by Anthony, and the
Lakers see if they can take advantage of the gift. Again, one-on-one. AD goes into the dribble. What a move. Anthony Davis. Here's play tomorrow night. We'll have the game on Spectrum Sportsnet at Brooklyn at 5 o'clock LA time. Yeah, and McGee, you're going to count that.
You should.
Absolutely. That's a three-point opportunity.
With the arm still free. Nice delivery by Anthony Davis, and then right around the waist and leaving the right shooting arm free.
It deprived us of a great highlight play, but it saved the Knicks a bucket, most likely. Anthony tried to spin. Couldn't work on Randall. Count it! They both go down in a heap. Hope AD's okay. Trying to grab that right knee as he went down. Appears as though it's all right. LeBron checking with him. And he'll get an and one.
Before he gets it over past his waist, because he extends so much, it's very difficult to affect that shot. I mean, he keeps it high over his head. And then the nice arc.
They had established the lead. That is still 8. Davis with the follow-away. Anthony.
Another look at Anthony Davis at that follow away.
Have come off of fast break layups. So transition point 6-0 so far Brooklyn. AD working underneath and he scores.
Able to get back to it for the easy assist.
Well, they don't pick up LeBron. Dwight never came back to the ground before he got it to Avery. Short corner 3. Look at Davis rising to throw it down.
Under the size of the Lakers on the interior really causing a problem right now. Lakers missed shot by Avery, and look at Anthony Davis go around and get the tip dunk. That was some play by AD.
Bombs away, both sides.
Yeah, they have made it. What is that now? 9 of those?
Alex has 2 triples. Get it right back for Kyrie Irving, who's running and quarterbacking the show. Dwight wants some help, and he gets it in the form of Avery Bradley. Well read that time by AD.
Nothing but bottom. Good read on the defensive. Have another tough 24 minutes.
By the way, Spencer Dinwiddie, 11 assists in the first half. AD hits the first field goal of quarter number 3.
About Dwight's challenge on it, because he normally tries to flush that.
Green takes the handoff. Danny Green, one more time. Boy, the Lakers got out to that 13-point lead, and it was like, here we go. AD answers back with a 3 of his own. That it brought them to within 1. A rejection at the rim. Anthony Davis.
Nice block. AD swats this one, sees it early.
Your parents named you Shake?
They would have been disappointed. They would have been shook.
Davis counted and the foul. Anthony Davis with a chance for the three-point play.
Doing a good job of going to Anthony Davis early in this ball game and catches Al Horford with his hand in the cookie jar, the contact and the hoop.
Well, Jeff, we talked. Smith guarding Rondo. Trying to fight over the screen. Rondo back to Davis. Davis gets inside. Count it and 1. Bumped into Mike Scott.
Again, out of pick and roll. Anthony Davis diving to the cup. The drop off by Rondo, and Davis takes the contact and going to the line for a possible three-point play.
Russo dives on the floor. Throws it ahead, but Neto's there. And Neto goes down. Picked up by Davis. Players all over the floor. Davis goes inside and finishes. They've turned it over quite a bit here in the second. Alley-oop, and Davis throws it down. Ball and hit him into the face after it went through. Thibault has it. Simmons right back to Thibault and a foul. Davis picks up his third. Simmons guarding LeBron James. James cuts to the basket without the ball, lays it up and in. All that's left ahead of him is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Karl Malone. Nice feed inside. James to Davis. Back-to-back buckets.
And tonight before the game, the pregame show had Allen Iverson as a guest. How awesome was it spending time and seeing him?
Simmons both ends of the floor. Davis wide open down the other end. Foul and 1. Neto came in and whacked him. And Davis still able to finish and a chance for a three-point play.
He's getting back to cover Anthony Davis in the one-point pass.
Game to come out and play, especially after that such moving ceremony.
It's very difficult, but at the same time.
Deflected and picked up by Lillard. Stolen by Davis. Into James. Hottest player in the NBA as Ariza drives inside. Right there, McGee and Davis. And another slam dunk. As the Laker defense leading to offense.
A son wore him in his basketball game. Are you kidding me?
Right.
But they're no longer mine.
This past 4 games, 61 points, 47 points, 50 points, and a 36-point triple-double. And Anthony Davis is just dominating right now. Final seconds. Davis with the rejection, his 4th block. Every game on the court. As James with a nice block down the other end, and that's Kobe Bryant. Azonia with the foul, Davis with the bucket.
That are unique. Not trying to get away from a tough situation, but trying to help a team through a tough situation.
Avery Bradley with the three-pointer.
Swanigan plays with good physicality, good energy, good intensity.
Davis for 3 and the foul. A chance for a 4-point play.
Swanigan said he got pushed from behind.
I don't think that's enough of a push. I think that's a bad foul.
The lunge contest.
Danny Green off the dribble. Finds Kuzma. Corner 3. Davis on the follow.
Watching the flight of the ball, and here comes Anthony Davis, weak side corner.
Not an offensive juggernaut to start.
Anthony, great pass by LeBron.
Could be a little bit more effective, only shooting 14% from the field.
And coming off of that knee injury, DeJounte Murray's only 23 years of age. DeRozan in very deep, and he throws it right to Anthony Davis, trying to find the cutting Aldridge. Bounce now to LeBron. LeBron, oh, here comes McGee! Little change of pace, still with the dribble, probing, kicking. Davis looks to attack. Another pass to JaVale. Oh, the reverse dunk by the very active JaVale McGee.
They were AD. finds JaVale, and JaVale goes up and under and utilizes the rim and flushes it.
By Caruso and the secondary D.
Well, I think he was more concerned about that secondary guy, Dwight Howard, than he was Caruso.
Danny Green goes full circle, lobs to Davis with authority. Throw it down.
We've seen Anthony Davis reach back a number of times this season and make that type of play.
Fun stuff for the Lakers as the slam dunk belongs to.
He's on the receiving end of a lob that seemed like it was too high for anybody, but not for Anthony Davis. He reaches back and slams it home. Very nice looking play by AD.
AD 9th in scoring in the league, 15th in steals, 3rd in blocks. Every month he's right around 19, 20 points a game. Anthony Davis, pull up baseline, rainbow is good. And Anthony's got to peel himself off the deck. DeRozan has 14th here in the quarter. 14 in the quarter, 2 hands off the out of bounds. Caruso the assist. Davis the finish.
Well, very close to a 5-second violation. But boy, did they make the most of that play, getting it up in the air.
That was
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, from Rondo, from Rondo. Was looking down at the stat. Westbrook with some space.
Then try to bank it. Back comes LeBron. Sets it up for Davis. That has to be the greatest fear of the Houston Rockets when you go up against a tall and long front line.
When your tallest player is 6'5", you have no one to stop this.
Here's Westbrook. They and Milwaukee, the only teams in the top 5 in both categories. Again, it's Anthony Davis and a foul. Rockets taking more time than usual on the 24. Here's McLemore rejected by Davis, which is very tall compared to his teammates. Shot clock is down to 6. Oh, Davis again.
I mean, I think I'll wait to quit repeating myself because we're going to see this all night. No shot blockers. I mean, it's heaven for a big fella not seeing anyone in there.
Followed by 2 straight at home against top-flight clubs in Utah and Boston, and those will be tests. McGee is able to slam it home.
So much that you ended up traveling, ended up shooting jump hooks, bad shots, and though he may have guarded the
4 personals, James played by Hart, pick and roll with Davis, and he puts it home. James, Davis, timeout, Houston.
I got my head checked by a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy.
Davis now played by Harden. Here's Davis on a fade. Oh, run here by the Lakers.
Tell you what, as a possession.
Chris tips it out. Who's going to get it? Bowman gets it, but throws it right to Anthony Davis. James back to Davis. Foul and 1.
What? Just careless basketball, but good job by Anthony Davis throwing it ahead. And then the unselfishness of LeBron, which we showed in the open, putting Davis in position to be effective. 29 of them trying to copy his system without the same characters. The success was his system, but most importantly was the guys that he had that put him in position. And Steve Kerr be the first to tell you that.
Hall of Fame coach in any sport that's not tied directly.
Davis. Bradley again. Avery Bradley, his 4th three-pointer. Count it, and then a foul called on Dwight Howard. Both teams a little sloppy now. Davis, beautiful pass to James. What a nice bounce pass from Anthony Davis.
But just like his brother, both of those guys can score.
Oh, Rondo to Davis for a sweet connection. And a technical foul on Davis.
Sacramento Jr. at the line is shooting.
He's got 12 points here in the 4th quarter. And we still have 4:55 remaining. Davis with the slam.
Danny Green back in. Davis falling away. It's good. Tough shot from Anthony Davis. And Steve Kerr calls timeout.
Big time play. Get the Ball in the hands of Anthony Davis on the block, spinning baseline.
He's got that 7'2" wingspan, 6'7". Here's LeBron on its way. Down it goes for the first three of the game for the Lakers.
It was the closest, but 3 Lakers there to control it.
LeBron kicks it now out for Anthony Davis. He looks to attack. He scoops. He scores. Boy, they had a lot of real estate wide open for AD to go to the rim. Danny Green, into the lane he goes. Hang, tries to get it to AD. Bounces around, and finally, Anthony with the two-hand jam.
Boy, Danny Green got a little lucky.
In 6 against the Nuggets, 20-plus in 4 straight games. Had a career-high 39 the other night against the Rockets. Count if it goes! Nothing but net. An and one.
Made no difference. And then they went to a zone, get the ball in the middle at the free throw line.
CP handoff now to Anthony Davis. AD all the way, tries to get it to Dwight. It goes right back to Davis. And there's that two-hand jam. Without question. It was a verbal announcement.
I'm hoping he got his money's worth.
The last time this Phoenix team made the playoffs, 2000. Oh, look out! Look out below! AD, that was a sweet out of bounds in the throwdown.
You got to give credit. I think LeBron made that all possible. You see how fast he dove, and that collapsed other players, and that left it easy for the lob to AD.
I was going to say, it's been a long time for this Phoenix team, a drought in the playoffs. He played 4 minutes. Booker. Stop there. Mikal Bridges on a good closeout by AD. He leaks out to the other end, and he finishes on the outlet by LeBron.
Braun picking up the assist again at will. That's his 8th assist.
Devin Booker. He just wants to move on and forget about it and see Golden State at home on Wednesday. Dwight's in the lane a long time, but they find him, and he scores. Jokic. Knocked away, LeBron chasing after it, 8 to shoot, LeBron has it.
Did a great job of just out hustling Jokic for the play.
From LBJ.
For the layup. He starts it with Anthony reaching for that oxygen tank.
Mile High City. Bradley will try it again, and Avery's got the triple. And he was giving the basketball away. AD in the lane, AD in trouble. AD still has it, 2 to shoot. And to beat the clock, Anthony Davis has a bucket. So does Grant. This is one of 11 games in the NBA. There'll still be a couple tomorrow night. Anthony Davis glides in with the left hand after a nice bounce dish. So directing traffic. Trying to get it, and does get it to Davis. We're nearing the halfway mark of the second quarter. Davis turns and flushes it with 2 hands.
Oh, but it comes back to him, and he gets the dunk along the baseline, and all of a sudden the lead is only 8.
Quarter from three-point country. Jamal Murray. He drives in, gets into the air, nothing he could do with it, but throw it away to Anthony Davis. Green bumps into Murray. Corner, Anthony Davis. Spins, what a move on Jokic. Reverse layup is pretty.
I'll tell you, the handles for Anthony Davis, especially when he makes Jokic come out near the three-point line, speed advantage, handle advantage, all go to AD. Another look at that play where Jokic comes out, but just doesn't have the same foot speed and the ability to cut off drives as Anthony Davis, and he gets the easy hoop for the Lakers.
In a moment, with 3 on the clock, now the shot by Grant. Good defense by the Lakers. Leaking out is AD. Here he goes. Again, the leak out and the pass full court. First in the NBA draft. They had some great international years scouting and drafting, did the Nuggets. Classic example. AD counted and won.
Working against a smaller defender, they send the secondary defender to Jeremy Grant again, doing a great job of using that athleticism once he gets into the paint.
Lob, AD, perfectly thrown by Rajon.
Up by 4, but Rondo finds Anthony Davis for
the facilitator, LeBron James. 8.5, clock moving, Pepsi Center. Open 3, Anthony Davis, knock it down. Avery closes out on it, 5 to shoot. They're going to go through the big fella who's matched up with Caruso. Blocked from behind by Davis. What a block by AD from behind.
And foul on Jokic. 5 fouls on Jokic, a 2-point game as Anthony Davis goes to the stripe. Good help.
Yeah, you asked for a big stop. You got it, Stu Lance. Alpha, who's trying to get it off the glass. Oh, it's a bad pass. And the Lakers take advantage of it. Here's LeBron. Finds the open AD. In rhythm. Bang! They'll switch off. LeBron's on him now. They'll double. They'll triple. Underneath. Anthony Davis. Forget about it. But then the Grizzlies get it right back. And again denied, but a foul.
Cleanly, but as they tried to recover it, they take it away. And here comes the second attempt. And there's the foul.
LBJ going to work. Into the corner, AD. Here he goes, attacking the rim. Scoop it up.
What a shot.
And one with 2.5 in the half.
That's the point guard AD there. He was a point guard in high school. But I tell you something, that was creative. He went up like he was going to shoot it on the other side, then up. He went up like he was going to shoot it on the other side, then up and under. And look at that spin on. That was nice. 3-point opportunity.
He's just getting warmed up. 95-67. Kuz is on, trying to steady the ship. Ooh, tripping down, but a lob and a throwdown by AD.
Going to the rim, loses balance, but still throws it up. And
down by 15 in the fourth quarter last night and nearly won. AD down the middle with two hands.
Boy, what a nice play on the weak side. If our Carl's cam would show LeBron finding Anthony Davis, nice move, and Anthony with the easy flush for his 16th point.
Danny Green. He only got 3 points tonight. Kuzma, good feed. Really nice pass underneath the finish by AD and one. Kuzma setting him up.
Going under the basket, and he makes the next pass and ends up in a 3-point opportunity. That's just good team basketball. Hit the open man, and especially when that open man has a much higher percentage shot.
McGee telling Davis to get in the post. Davis doubled, finds James, layup. Meanwhile, the Lakers' #1 shooting team in the NBA, first in field goal percentage. Davis spins, gets the offensive rebound, and put back. The size can be overwhelming. It's 27 a game. LeBron James just over 25 per game. It'd be the first time, though, a teammate averaged more than James in his career. Nice move from Davis. Gets to the rim so easily.
Good offensive trip coming out of the timeout.
That was the first Celtic turnover. Davis, Rondo, right back to Davis. This couple of shots have been way off the mark. Rondo with a super pass.
Wow.
That's a great pass.
Absolutely.
How about like beach pictures? Like what's next?
This is just me.
Mike, take the bitch out your wallet. Let me see the date on the back, man.
Anthony Davis gets inside, bumps Tice, and finishes strong. 8 points now for Anthony Davis. And the Lakers back up by 5.
Can emerge to create some shots for others.
That's an important question, especially come playoff time, because you can't trick your way into scoring in the playoffs.
Davis misses that time. Davis gets the rebound, goes back up, lays it up and in. Davis now with 11. James has 13. Obviously, James, when he scores, the Lakers are 18-1.
I like what McGee did. You don't leave until he gets rid of the basketball. That's your responsibility.
That foul on Hayward, his first. James to Davis. Davis for 3. His first three-pointer. Lead back to 4.
The pretty good defense of Anthony Davis.
True, but I'm not leaving until he gets rid of the basketball.
James back out. Davis tries another 3. Davis connects on another 3. Anthony Davis getting hot.
That's an unnecessary gamble by Kuzma there, giving Hayward an easy pull-up jumper.
There's Rondo, had an excellent first half. Throws it up, and Davis throws it down. Another superb pass from Rajon Rondo with his offhand. Jaylen Brown, good defense there. Davis kicks it out. Caldwell Pope for 3. Lakers back up by 2. And a great look, but hit it off the back of the iron. Kuzma. Wild shot. Davis, though, picks it out of the air and throws it down.
And I like Kuzma's reaction, just like Davis. He was calling for that to be an assist.
And Tatum looks at his teammates and says he prefers them to drive, put their head down and make a play as opposed to settle.
Anthony Davis for three. It's good. Davis from downtown. Big three-pointer. And the Lakers go up 3. A wild game, a terrific game here at Staples Center. And the Lakers emerge victorious. They get their 5th straight win. And are now 7-1 in their last 8 games with a lot of respect between these.
So it's Drew Holiday, Lonzo Ball in the backcourt. Ball run the point, and then it's D.I. Brandon Ingram with Favors and Zion Williamson. Holiday blocked by Davis. That's his second. Here's LeBron James. Kicks it. Danny Green.
Morant has been able to do, especially the position that he has placed his team in the 8th spot in the Western Conference and vying for a playoff spot. So, of course, he's going to be in mention for, oh my goodness, they were offensively, the rotations were there. Defensively, they played a lot better. That just added to the fire a little bit more.
Davis, couple of offensive boards, he scores. Lonzo Ball checks Kuzma. Rondo coming off a great game against Boston. Look who's wide open. The cut to the basket. Markieff Morris, his first points as a Laker. Gives it up. Ingram for 3. There's Davis with the rebound. He's going to have a ton of rebounds tonight. He's already racking them up. Davis, look at the handle. Oh, with the reverse. How about it, AD? Cheer against his old team.
This is crazy skill set right here for AD, going back to his point guard.
Switch to the number 9. Of course, number 8 and 24 hanging the rafters here. Davis on the out-of-bounds play. Good pass from Danny Green. AD flushes at 14 points, 6 of 9 shooting. Caruso to Davis, put it right on the mark. Up and over the shorter defender. Lakers got off to a great start, shooting from 3-point range. And a turnover, Bradley, excellent defender in his own right. Green sets it up for Davis, calmly catches and puts it in. And it's Favors with the rebound.
And both teams can't seem to find the bottom of the nets.
Oh, and it blocked by Davis.
And he's hurt, though. Anthony Davis on that blocked shot.
Out as well.
Well, we'll take a look at the back end of this play, and Davis right there. See how as he's attempting to block the shot, it slaps the backboard, and watch his elbow right there.
No LeBron, you don't have the top assist man in the entire league, and you're missing about 25 points a game. Here's the leading scorer on the Lakers, Anthony Davis. Didn't have a great shooting game the other night. They'll post it with Anthony Davis.
See, and they have Draymond Green playing what I call center field. As you can look at Anthony Davis over Chris, but Draymond playing Rondo, that puts him in center field. He can disrupt a lot of it. Let's get another look at the jumper that falls for AD, and he also fell on that.
Him a little bit later on. That's a turnover. Rondo goes for the steal. Green controls it. Oh, and he throws it right to AD. Here he goes, Anthony Davis. The finger roll, no, there's no whistle.
He's really keeping the Lakers afloat here in the first quarter.
Golden State going to the basket. AD denies.
A look at Anthony Davis taking care of Jordan Poole, tries to throw it up. Really didn't get a block, but
that's one thing that Steve Kerr has said. Been pleased, as mentioned, they play hard. The culture has been great. AD got it from 3. Lakers coming off of a game where they attempted 102 field goal attempts the other night against the Pelicans, a season high. 102, and that one right there settles in for Avery Bradley.
Perimeter weave. The Lakers probably should start looking to maybe switch a little bit on that and not get into chase mode.
Quick pass, rainbow mid-range for Anthony Davis for 2. That 16 minutes of play. Hasn't shot a 3 yet. Blocked by AD. The hustle.
That's a loose ball foul.
Now have one more than the Lakers. Rondo to Anthony Davis. Oh, he spins away from the defense to score. This undermanned Warrior team. Look at this save. And Kuzma, he goes all the way. He throws it down with AD in the first.
And enough to know that if they play smart, they don't turn the basketball over, limit the Lakers to one shot, they can compete and have a chance to win the game.
The floater by Danny Green is good. had a chance to win that game. Maybe if they make some free throws late, they do. That's a beautiful flurry of moves by AD to score the layup.
But this Sixer team is above 500, of course, top of 5th in the East. It just tells you how talented they are when they take care of business at home. And speaking about talent, again, getting Anthony Davis on the move, to me, is the key against Al Horford. Instead of being stationary, now he can use his length and athleticism on the move and force Horford to have to guard him in that situation.
Fighting to keep the possession alive, and a turnover. Davis all over the Sixers defensively. Kuzma on the drive, left hand finish. Nicely done, high off the glass.
And 6 offensive rebounds as well, getting shots up, but then tracking those misses down for more opportunities offensively.
Davis just punishing Norvel Pelle. Goes to the basket, draws the foul. Now top 10 in the league in fewest turnovers. Bradley shot fake, puts one up, no, and a follow by Anthony Davis. Avery Bradley looking for help, finds Davis in the corner. 3-ball is up and rattles home.
Defense leads the way.
Oh, what a find! Rondo to Davis. So patient, it was all set up. And Davis with the open spaces inside. First lead after that LeBron jumper. And Davis goes behind the back. Little crossover. Davis! Oh, how about that? Anthony Davis showing all the skills that very few players his size possess. James finds Bradley. How'd he find Bradley, by the way? Davis for 3. He's got another one. Woo! Anthony Davis putting on a show here in the second quarter. Right down into the paint. Horford waits. Davis, shot fake on the drive. Oh! Punch it home! Anthony Davis. Adam and the crew standing by. American Express halftime report. Another steal. This is Davis. Davis going all the way. Neto's on a two-handed jam. 18 in the quarter for AD. A defensive lockdown by the Lakers.
Room was be more physical. He told me we only have 11 guys. We can't make any personnel changes as AD starts off the second half just like he finished the first half.
LeBron James has a quick 5 in this third quarter. Davis saves it. Davis goes over the first row. He's still over there. McGee dunks it home, and all eyes on Davis, who springs back to life.
Well, the activity of the Lakers, I'll say it again, defensively has taken the 76ers out of their comfort zone.
But Horford had to go high off the window with Davis closing. Crossover. Davis scores the layup with some nifty dribbling on his way in. Finds something. Davis running the floor, misses the layup, goes right to Danny Green. And now Bradley looking for Davis again with 2 Sixers on him. Oh, great catch by Dwight Howard. Threading the needle, Anthony Davis.
How about the footwork?
Yeah, that was nice.
For Dwight to be able to catch and then finish.
This has been something special here by the Lakers when they've had to knuckle down. 5 on the timer. Davis for 3. The jumper is in. Anthony Davis draws the charge on one end. Set up by LeBron for a 3-pointer on the other. AD had all the tools on display tonight. 37-13 for Anthony Davis. And the Lakers victorious once again.
By Milwaukee cross court. Avery Bradley. Little ball fake. AD the 3. No, he attacks all the way. Counted. Great attack. Assertiveness by Anthony Davis.
That was a nice show of the shot, and then take it to the rim in a crowd as he gets the pass, and then just explodes up and gets the foul. I believe that's going to be on Giannis, isn't it? In a crowd as he gets the pass, and then just explodes up and gets the foul. I believe that's going to be on Giannis, isn't it? They called the foul on Eric Bledsoe.
Get close to that kind of production, but didn't do much in the first half tonight with that foul trouble.
Yeah, that was the difference. He didn't have, it wasn't any real foul trouble in their first meeting, so he could come out and really be aggressive.
Middleton deep, no. Rebound McGee. 17 overall free throws in that first game for AD. Lob! Davis! Finish from LeBron!
Good job by LeBron again. He sees it on the wing, Anthony Davis running wide, then makes a nice cut to the rim, and LeBron serves it up for him.
Second in blocks, 9th in scoring, 14th in steals. Those are the numbers for Anthony Davis, and the beautiful alley-oop reception and score.
That lob pass, though, that he threw to Anthony Davis. Anthony didn't catch it.
LeBron will slowly bring it in. Lob in deep, very deep as AD. Down goes Lopez, and going down two players, Davis and Lopez. And the basket is good. Definitely nervous time. Coming up on the halfway mark of this quarter. AD forces his way in for two.
That's where he's going to do damage against this lineup, where he's got Williams on him. He just one little jab fake and then just overpowers him at the rim for the easy deuce.
We got bodies on the ground again.
I thought he was going to try to flush that one.
Blocked by AD from behind as Middleton was sizing.
Beverly deflected by Davis. Davis comes away with it and throws it down. A little bit of a foot race. And he was able to get past Morris.
You have to have a guy who's willing to be a glue connector type of guy and still be great.
Pass inside, James to Davis. That's some sweet team basketball there.
What a play by LeBron.
I mean, he knew Leonard was rotating before the ball hit his hand. And that ability to touch it to Davis is special. Wow.
9 plays here in the third. Davis runs down and lays it up with the foul. A frustrated Harold and a chance for a three-point play for Anthony Davis.
Good job moving out the ball. Realized that Rondo was in trouble with his back turned and his dribble dead. Cut to the hoop, takes the contact and the lay-in. That's quality offense for the Lakers.
Harold picks up his third.
For the Lakers.
Harold picks up his third. Under 3 to play now. Lou Williams picks up LeBron James. Backs up. Drives, hop step in the paint to Davis for the slam. Oh, terrific pass from LeBron James for his 9th assist. Lead back up to 9. Morris for 3. Gets his own rebound. Lou Williams tries a three-pointer. That won't go. Harold,
they're not going to be very successful.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. It was their season high in turnovers. Davis, kick it, corner. DG for 3. Brooklyn net in double digits, and the Nets take the lead after the first possession of this third quarter. Lakers first in the West, and it's AD. He's really got to get going.
What do you want me to do?
He's looking for an answer. Here is Davis. Yeah, that maybe will get him going. Knock down the 3.
So in the half-court set, they've been able to hit the open man, and big hoop.
Really was. AD's going to try to answer right back. And he does, and that's an and one. Could be a 4-point play.
DeAndre Jordan didn't give him landing space. Got into his space to land, and that sends him to the line for the possible 4-point play. You can see DeAndre over there talking about it with the official, but his momentum carries him into Anthony and actually steps on his foot a bit. So the way they call that these days, you got to be careful as a defender. DeAndre over there talking about it with the official, but his momentum carries him into Anthony and actually steps on his foot a bit. So the way they call that these days, you got to be careful as a defender where your momentum takes you. But can the Lakers convert off of that good play?
Down 3, less than a minute. LeBron, Davis, 3 to tie. Got it! We're tied at 102. AD for 3.
Get it when you need it. They got to score when they needed it, but now they need to stop when they need it. And against a guard-heavy team, that can be tough. They're going to force a switch. They're going to try to get one of their guards, either LeVert or Dinwiddie, on one of the bigs, and then go from there.
LeVert with 22, Dinwiddie with 20.
To that mix. Just more length to go against LeBron.
Here comes Davis with the hesitation. He fires on the fly. puts it up and in.
First quarter, something I've noticed is that Frank Vogel is putting Anthony Davis a lot of times on Kawhi Leonard. That length, nice quick move there by AD to get around Noah.
Or the last 6 points for the Lakers with a nice move right here. They had trouble finishing his time in Miami with some suspensions. A drive called by Davis. Play tonight because he had tested positive for the COVID virus. Is a nice timed play here by Davis.
Look at the follow here.
12-3 run by the Clippers. Down low, Davis doubled, spins, looks, twists. Caruso found open. Shot clock at 2. Davis will take it in with authority.
Give and go here to Caruso. Green takes the bite.
Farm audio assist right there with JaVale McGee. His mom was a pretty good player. Here's LeBron with the 3. That's the first made shot from the field for the Lakers. Well, they're keeping LeBron out there, and James is only 3.
Look at this.
And here comes Davis down with a good feed on the play. Shot clock at 19. Poked it away. Good play by Beverly.
Throw it to the rim. Throw it to the square. Let that size and length finish it.
And also played at the University of Minnesota. Here's Kuzma with a shot clock at 7. Cross court 3. Davis. Good! Wow! Another nice shot outside. Another 3. AD puts it through. It was his 32nd point. He was hitting threes and looking good doing it. Came out shooting threes tonight. Waiters the drive. Kicks it out. Caldwell Pope 3. Davis. Good! He got another one.
Oh, we've got a shootout going here in Orlando.
In for Davis. Picked up by Patterson. Davis. He's got 31 and he puts it in. Nice shot. That's a 3 and it's Waiters launching. Rebound fought for. Reeled in by Davis. Out to Kuzma. Triple. Yes! Pretty shot by Kyle Kuzma. Leonard, he has gone 3 of 4 from 3. LeBron will meet him up high. Here's George. He's gone 5 of 9. That shot good. It's a 3, and it ties the game at 101. 6 threes by Paul George. 4-second difference. LeBron on the fly. Got his own miss and puts it up and in. LeBron James gives the Lakers the lead. You see the clock. LeBron on Kawhi. Down to 4. Here's George. He's way outside. A lunging 3. No. Rebound. Caruso. That's it. Lakers have won. Lakers have won it.
Lakers started off poorly against the Raptors as well as Davis hits that. Raptors actually scored the first 13 points.
It was terrific basketball by the Utah Jazz. Multiple quick decision and quick passes. A second drive and a lob to Gobert.
Davis and the foul.
There. And then Gobert because
Danny Green chasing Ingles. Royce O'Neal off the dribble. Good anticipation from Davis.
drove his shoulder into O'Neal's chest, spin off, and a left-hand layup as Davis gets a steal.
The Jazz are one of the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA, second in percentage, but they have really struggled from downtown so far in the bubble. Davis for three. Bear mistimed his jump, and here comes Caruso. Caldwell Pope floats it up, and an easy two for Anthony Davis. Boy, Davis has come out so determined here. More important for them going forward and trying to win a championship. As Jeff mentioned, depleted already because of Rondo and Bradley, and Davis comes flying in, kind of an awkward landing.
Well, again, good dribble penetration by Pope, draws Gobert to him, which allows Davis with the free run to the...
All the coaches have talked about that. They want activity. They want a lot of chatter without the fans. They say it's so important as the two big guys. And a nice connection there.
Well, they just... This is I would call that an inactive zone. Again, he loves to finish with his right hand, even though he's a left-hander. Great floater.
And Davis running the floor.
Good push by the Lakers. Wrong-footed left-handed finish by a 7-footer. Trying to make a play.
Caldwell Pope, whistle, count it, and one.
Wow.
Jared Dudley, quick release. Ahead, Davis running the floor again. A bullet pass, and Davis showing that athleticism.
Long rebound, quick outlet by Dudley. Davis flying, and James on target pass. That's beautiful transition basketball.
Good defense from Danny Green. Nice pass, Davis to Caldwell Pope. Business right now in the NBA. By the way, that was a beautiful pass by Mitchell. Davis gets inside and banks it home. Anthony Davis putting on a full display of his array of skills.
Gobert gets behind him, and then nice spin move and left-hand finish by Davis.
Ingles, there's Davis again. Another defensive play. Green's pass and nice hustle from Donovan Mitchell.
Mentality as Davis deflects it. Green tries to lead him. Great man to deal with when you coached against him. There was straight shooter the entire way. Should happen. You see Anthony Davis here with a good block. He had, to me, Gordon Chiesa, who I worked with.
Including 0 for 7 from downtown. And he's a good, efficient scorer. Davis for three. Anthony Davis from downtown. His second three-pointer. He's got 29. For Waiters, it's only the 6th game he's played all season. 3rd with the Lakers. Anthony Davis knocks down another. You could see how they got better by keeping those habits and routines.
Well, this year's Mets have kept the same habits. They keep losing, Mike. That's your Mets team.
James wants it. Instead, Kuzma shoots it and hits the three. Big bucket there from Kuzma.
Sometimes, Mike, it's as simple as you got to want to see the open man. He has wanted to see the open man, and he's found it.
Davis, step back three. Bang! And the foul. Down this free throw, a 40-point game for Anthony Davis.
Knocked down by James Harden. Averaging over 30 a game. Under to AD, coming off of his worst scoring output as a Laker, and he makes it 4-2. He also has the most free throws in the NBA, as we mentioned. Spin by Kuz. What a move. Soft touch is good.
Free. The Lakers, Kuz says, hey, I can make the mid-range shot, as he does a great job, but the Lakers down by a triple.
Well, James Harden turns it over more than anybody in the league. Here is Quinn Cook because he handles it so much. Underneath, it's the follow by AD. Counted and one.
Sets it up by getting to the basket, and Anthony Davis cleans it up, gets the hoop.
He's there for another offensive rebound. They reset it to 14. Kuzma, look at this reverse layup. AD there cleaning up once again.
Really get to the rim and finish.
Yeah, Jeff has really bounced around the league. 8th team off the board. You want to talk about a field day? Quinn Cook, now they double up on Harden. See how quickly, oh, look at this spin move by P.J. Tucker. Swatted away. Are they going to call goaltend?
That ball's still going up.
I thought so, too. Boy, that's not even at the apex yet, is it?
Still going up.
McLemore's 4 for 4 from downtown. Kuzma got it, count it. That little baby hook in the drive into the lane.
Wow.
Yeah, why not? All the way at the other end. Kuzma, here he is, scoring again after the long lead. Lakers after tonight, 3 left in the regular season. That's it. AD, there he is. Little fallback mid-range.
And here comes James going down low. Anthony Davis inside, and a quick 2 for him.
It's a good start. A little cross-screen action for Davis.
Defending and grabs the loose ball, and here comes LeBron. James had 31 the other night. Back inside to Davis. Getting him started early was a priority for LA.
Here from LeBron to Davis. He catches it anywhere in the paint. It's almost a bucket.
And a pickup by JaVale McGee with a little more than 2 minutes gone. Here in the first, Green sidesteps and drives, and Davis taps it back up and in.
How about the activity?
That's LeBron. They go inside, thrown away. Shot clock was low. Millsap 2-on-1. Here goes Porter, and picked out of midair by the terrific Anthony Davis, and LeBron at the other end, and Davis now finally finding his footing and takes it into the rack.
Well, why not? He's the one that spoil that 2-on-1 break Porter Jr. has done down here in Orlando alone. The experience of Millsap and obviously their all-star center. This team is going to be scary as, again, a nice hot start for Anthony Davis. Davis here. Here's the drive by Kuzma, finding Anthony Davis down low for...
Traps the miss with under a minute to go in the first. Outside by Morris. Now here comes Kuzma. Up high for Davis with a tomahawk jam. Beautiful play by Anthony Davis on a sweet feed. Well, here comes Porter. He had it knocked away. Davis poked it. LeBron's in the corner. This is a three. LeBron James. Each team shooting well, over 56%. Corkscrewing one out. Nope, he's going to throw it out, and Porter throws it away. Intercepted by Davis. Threes by Denver. 5 threes made by L.A. Davis. This is over. Jokic. What a stroke.
What a start.
Comes LeBron. Craig is there. Switches with Porter. Out to Kuzma. Floater is away and off. And Davis just crowbars it in. Nice play by Anthony Davis.
He's done a little bit of everything. The shot up by Kuzma. And not only did he put it back, but he hit the backboard with it first. 6 rebounds for Anthony Davis to go along with those 17 points. Better offense for the Lakers.
All right, guys, good job. And we will definitely name everybody on our post-game show. LeBron 3 good. Another one.
D-Wade has a point.
I had to go get your coffee and your dry cleaner. Don't clean it up now, business trip. James 3 good. LeBron.
First LeBron James here, the little dribble handoff. His 5th 3.
With his game high 26.
I'm going to say the 3 centers on this Nuggets team are probably the best passers.
Nice play by Anthony Davis and another feed from on top. LeBron to inbound. Bates Diop is on him. Anthony Davis picked up by Bull. Here comes Kuzma for the win. Got it! 0.4 to go. They got the lead.
The Lakers need 2+2 because just with this lineup that the Blazers put out there, they got 4 guys that can score.
AD count it and one. Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis with the nice up fake got the defender out of position and
buckets good for Portland, and they're going to miss his length, especially defensively. Lakers take the steal. And here we go with AD. You know he's got a good handle. Down the middle he goes. LeBron holding on to it. Bounce. Down goes. AD all the way to finger roll it in. Anthony Davis. So he's back. Anthony double team. Tough shot. Good defense by the Lakers.
Well, Kuz stayed down.
Lakers can take the lead. And they do! Throw it down, AD, after a great dish from LeBron. And the Lakers have the lead. We're down 16. Watch it and enjoy.
Look at that. Off the dribble, he spots AD for the easy flush. Sometimes the only thing that can cool a player off is his coach.
Bounce and a great one to Davis. Again. The magic of LeBron James.
As we get another look at that bounce to Anthony Davis.
This season, Danny Green, a 37%er from downtown. Blocked by AD. Good play by AD. He's ahead of the pack. Here he goes to throw it down. Defense to offense.
That's what happens when you play good defense. A timeout. What a change defense can make in a game as the Lakers getting it done on that end.
Still thinking about it. Now he takes it. Long shot, long rebound. Lillard, good play by AC. Take it right back. Caruso, the bounce. That's a nice bounce to AD. Here at the end of the third quarter. Caruso, Davis, good cut by LeBron. Wonderful cut by LeBron, and the find and the feed by Davis. Damian Lillard, the bounce, the roll. Nurkic is there. Tied up by Danny Green and taken away. Good defensive play. Lob under to AD. He's there to throw it down. Davis. 95-93.
Davis fouled. Count it and one. Not a smart play, although McCollum was trying to get it.
It's running the floor. Good drop-off pass by Caruso. Anthony Davis rewarded for running the floor. Gets the contact and the hoop.
Those are energy points to tip in.
That's a fan base that's been spoiled with all the amazing success. As Davis, nice move across the lane. Oh, that was close. As Trent tried to draw a charge. Morris, that one won't go. Rebound Davis, back up and in.
ultra aggressive. He leads all scorers with 11. Lakers by 8. J.R. Smith back out to Davis. Davis across the lane. Nice adjustment. Such agility for a man his size. Lillard splits the defense. Davis right there to help. Shot blocked by Davis. Great recovery from Anthony Davis.
It's been outstanding to start this ball game, offensively and defensively. Damian Lillard turns the corner, blocks it. Big time shot blocker, making plays. That's how you impact the game, not just with your scoring.
Backs in, double team. Repost, double teamed again. Finds Davis for the slam.
You just got to make the right adjustments because you're not going to win this battle.
Now for 3 straight halves has been very, very good.
This is a Portland team that prior to this series was averaging 126 points per game in the restart. Davis for 3. Anthony Davis, 18 first half points. And this is the largest lead of the first half. Clock and game clock about a 2.5 seconds difference. Davis drives, finishes, and the foul. Anthony Davis with a strong finish.
Loves to go left. Face up, little crossover, seeks the body of Nurkic, drives right through it, and he's stronger than you think.
Hobbling up a bit. Davis backs in against Gabriel, ducks up and under, shot banks it home.
Energy on the offensive end has been terrific.
Gabriel tries but can't get it to fall. Beautiful, perfect outlet pass. Davis to Caldwell Pope, and Terry Stotts needs a timeout. Lakers have blown this one open here to start the third.
And up 22, and it's Anthony Davis. Energy, pursuing the basketball. The throw ahead, wants it more than anybody else on the floor, making his presence felt. Caldwell Pope with the finish, and the reaction by LeBron James, the nature boy in the background on the screen. Both guys thinking, woo! He says we're just built different. We are built different.
Try to go backdoor, and Davis got hit by Gabriel. Another 3. Well, Davis has taken the lead role in that department tonight. Step back, another 3. Got it. Anthony Davis, 29 points now. Davis spins, step back, puts it in. Anthony Davis, a brilliant performance tonight.
Shot fake, drive, spin, step back. That's good defense by Whiteside and just phenomenal offensive skill. Yeah, but we got to get some extra work in with our DJ. What did she play? Smooth operator last game?
In the middle of a playoff game.
Yeah, I was like, smooth operator.
Lillard very aggressive. Whiteside shot blocked by Davis. Picked up by Hezonja. A little sweeping hook won't go.
Could play either for yourself or for your teammate.
Lillard guarded by Caruso, dribbled into a double team. Anthony Davis with the steal, outlet to James. James finds Kuzma, and Kuzma off the glass.
The other Blazers are 4 for 21 right now.
Anthony Davis back out. Danny Green gets a good look. That's a 3 for Danny Green. Here's Caruso looking for a teammate. He's found it. Danny Green open. Shot won't fall. Rebound tipped. Howard to Davis. Lillard guarded now by LeBron James. Drives into the paint, goes inside. Shot blocked by Davis. Kuzma head out to Green. Back to LeBron James. Bounce pass Caruso.
Big time block by Anthony Davis. We've seen Damian Lillard finish this type of play, but Anthony Davis protecting the rim at an elite level says not on my watch.
Check in with Cassidy.
Yeah, Mike, I spoke with Frank Vogel at the half, and I asked him what was the message specifically about their free throws and turnovers, and he said, we're just trying to play with pace, and we're careless. We're forcing too much.
But Nurkic has got to look to score against the smaller Pope in the post. They didn't even bring a double team.
Anthony Davis steps back and hits the jumper. James in attack mode all night. Davis, McGee flips it up and in. Nice pass from Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis coming on the baseline looking to double team, and Carmelo unselfishly delivers the pass.
Anthony Davis sees an opening, goes inside, and the foul. Aggressive move from Davis.
Caruso and Anthony Davis in the pick and roll. Caruso sets the screen. Late rotation.
Hezonja taken away by Caruso. Kuzma, Caldwell Pope. That three-pointer won't go. Anthony Davis tips it, throws it down again.
Grasping the basketball game right now. Anthony Davis outworking everybody on the floor. The ability to get the basketball and finish. Caruso has given him solid minutes on both sides of the floor.
Davis steps back, knocks down another. Anthony Davis now with 17 points, 11 of them here in the third.
This is one-on-one play. Everybody out of the way. Takes advantage of his matchup, knocks down the jumper against Nurkic.
It looks absolutely gassed out there right now. Another alley-oop. This time it's Anthony Davis, and Terry Stotts needs a timeout.
Where the Lakers are their best is in transition. James hard push, searches out Anthony Davis, who finishes it off.
Can they do it again here in the fourth quarter? Anthony Davis continues his strong second half. He's got 21.
Good job by Davis setting the screen. You don't have to help.
Davis fakes. Caruso playing important fourth quarter minutes. Davis this time the left elbow, either side. Davis pouring it on.
So recognizing they're doing that, runs the same exact action.
And I think Lillard has to push up more and impact the ball right now on Caruso so he can go under.
Davis left open again, hits again. Anthony Davis getting great looks at the basket.
Here's what I'm talking about. Comes off the screen and roll. You're overextending your help. You can't get
the length of LA has impacted them.
James drives, and Davis right there on the finish.
They've got only 9 on the shot clock, remember, after the reset. LeBron now to AD, top of the key, on its way, and the Lakers have a 2-0 lead. LeBron takes the long miss, down the middle, good ball movement. KCP for 3! Great break, great ball movement.
Lillard had knocked him over. I'm happy the referees let that go.
Lakers shot over 50% from the floor for the first time in the playoffs. Defense, AD rejects C.J. McCollum. LeBron going downhill with a head of steam. Ever since they landed in Florida. Nurkic, they want him to play a lot harder than he did. They pick his pocket. AD's on the ground.
By C.J. McCollum. Now he strips Nurkic of the ball, then dives, saves it, and while on his back, throws it ahead. And
AD grabs it, got 9 on the shot clock. The pick by McGee, he rolls into the corner. Danny Green, DG for 3 as that settles in.
At least for a couple minutes.
13-0. Dame Lillard, who said he had problems. Well, blocked by AD. AD is everywhere, both ends of the floor with the hand.
Blocked the shot, but it all starts with the Lakers defense. Over the top, secondary defender Anthony Davis blocked. What a play by AD. Man.
And what effort, passion for the Lakers to open this one up. AD, mid-range, they can't miss. It's 15-0.
Lillard, and on that same possession when the Lakers came down the floor, it's that guy knocking down the jumper. That guy is pretty good.
Now it's 15-4, but it is not a 100% Lillard when he tries to gather the basketball to shoot. Aggressive, AD, count it, and 1.
Davis.
We're past the halfway mark of the first quarter. Good pass under to Carmelo Anthony, but the defense by who else but Anthony Davis. It goes to LeBron. LeBron with 2 hands. Bubble in the seeding games. There's that player talking
that's
about.
The play. You see Anthony slapping his hands and talking to the official, and the Lakers are continuing to play.
With LeBron on the bench, AD with the basketball. They leave him open from 17. He's just making them pay every time. That last series victory for Portland was their last over the Lakers, and that was in 1992. Not overall.
Got to shoot.
Yeah, AD does with 1 on the shot clock. His night so far.
Out of the lane.
DG alone for 3. In rhythm. In rhythm.
Get their rest, prepare for the next series, either against Houston or Oklahoma City, who you know we'll have a game 6, potentially a game 7, as Anthony Davis starts to score. 28 a game, 20 shots a game. I mean, that's the kind of Melo that might show up today. I don't know if he can log those minutes as AD scores one at the rim. He is fouled right here by LeBron.
I mean, the best part of his game, well, you can't choose the best part of his game. One of the best part of his game is his.
Caldwell Pope skips it across to Anthony Davis for 3. He's got it smooth stroke for a big man.
It's a little more to it than that, but you keep the basic principles. Stop penetration, make him shoot tough jump shots, keep vision and wear of him, just like you got to do that with AD. But
off to a terrific start shooting the ball. Only 2 misses thus far. Jalen Horde having to check Davis now on the cutter. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. C.J. McCollum has 17 in the game.
This is when you cut. This is when you move. Let the big fella be your point guard from the post.
Danny Green buries a 3. Looked like Anthony Davis took a finger in the eye. Defensive Player of the Year won by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Davis certainly made his claim for that. Davis sprung wide open. LeBron was patient. And a bounce pass right into the pocket. You're talking about here, Chris.
This wasn't a play. He just really made eye contact.
With his head up. Probing behind the back. Davis to Howard. Two-handed jam.
And that's the genius of LeBron. And passing becomes.
Thank you, Jared. And Lakers in a closeout game trying to advance to the second round. Anthony Davis hits a 3 and the offense is clicking.
12. Usually used to seeing him maybe not have the greatest field goal percentage. Right now, shooting the lights out just like that.
Big shot by Kentavious Caldwell Pope. That corner 3 ball spreads the floor. Here goes LeBron. Freight train coming, kicks it. Davis for 3. He's got it. Here's Davis now. Hezonja's on him. Gives it right back. Markieff Morris. No. Davis is there. Wrestles the offensive rebound away. A two-handed jam and a foul.
AD is saying, let me get physical, old school. You can pick him. Moses Malone, it doesn't matter. King, Patrick Ewing, get your rebound. Don't pass it.
And Horde on LeBron James. The switch. Davis. Wide open 3 is good. Another hit for Anthony Davis. Davis, little jab step. Now he'll pull it, and he'll hit it. Anthony Davis. Gets the switch. Davis on the take. Davis is fouled and 1.
I know when the pick and roll comes between LeBron and AD that you got to load up on that side and give his
proud franchise. Caruso able to get the steal. Boy, he could see it coming. Now Green leaves it up top. Davis hammers it down. Los Angeles back up 9 as Danny Green leaves it for AD. Has the last 9. Here's Simons, can't get it to go. That's a big miss. LeBron James, what a pass. Oh, what a setup for Anthony Davis.
Time, and I expect him a little bit of a chicken wing there. He could have gotten offensive foul.
All right, that's going to take us to the finish line. Quinn Cook will dribble it out, and the Los Angeles Lakers in 5. Advancing to the second round of the NBA.
Coming off his worst playoff game in a long time against OKC. Davis blocks Russell Westbrook. And Davis looked like he took a shot in the face. Coming up court slowly. LeBron dips his shoulder and gets to the bucket. 4-point Houston lead. Harden guarding Anthony Davis here. Got about a 6-inch height advantage. And shoots it over the top. Davis knocks down the mid-range.
And that's a big-time shot.
Made 68% of his mid-range jump shots in the playoffs.
He's a heck of a player. Absolutely. Big-time talent. He's had a stellar start to this playoffs.
Right back to the same matchup as last time. Davis against Harden. This time facing up. Up and under for the bucket.
Good job by Anthony Davis that time.
Takes it in against Westbrook. Gets it back. Was looking for the foul, and Davis puts it home. He's gotten everything he's wanted around the rim.
We want him to dominate against a team that's disrespectful by staying small.
James Harden turns it over. Good rotation on defense by Anthony Davis. Here's LeBron. Lobbed it up, and McGee slams it home.
And again, Anthony Davis catches it against a smaller guy, but he's at the top of the key, so I can live with it defensively.
Takes a fadeaway mid-range and knocks it in.
Guess what? I'm fine with that. That's good defense.
Really static offensively. There's a cut by Davis. Rondo hovering on the three-point line. Davis underneath and one. Fouled by Covington.
Ball gets it. Gets the hum and the hoop. This is great energy and effort by Anthony Davis. Biggest guy on the floor. Got to be aggressive from the jump, setting the tone. And they haven't been. They've been tentative.
There's Davis from deep, knocks in that three ball. Lead is down to 14 with 3.5 minutes to go.
Anthony Davis fakes now, scoots in, and lays it up and in for the Lakers' first points.
The Rockets are really quick to the ball.
You see the strength of P.J. Tucker. And Anthony Davis, the size, wins out on that one, and the game is tied. James puts his head down, drives inside, stops, kicks it back out. Caldwell Pope is open. That one way off. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Advantage of the ability to offensive rebound. Anthony Davis pursues the basketball, gets the easy lay-in.
And those 5 years out of the NBA, and on that journey that you spoke of, changed him when he came back as Anthony Davis throws that up and in. James getting his first breather. Anthony Davis very aggressive early, goes right at P.J. Tucker, once again using his size, count it, and one.
I like the way that he's aggressive. This is good defense by P.J. Tucker, but he's going towards the hoop, so he gets better position. High percentage. Harden has 1.5 guys defending him.
Harden just trying to draw a foul there. Caldwell Pope comes the other way. Layup, bank shot's good. Lakers off and running right now, a 6-point lead. And early in his career, and this is his 6th NBA team, he was one of the better shot blockers in the game as Danny Green knocks down the three. Davis, huge height advantage. And he is unstoppable here in the first half. Now 6 of 8 from the field.
Well, Daniel House tries to take away the middle. Davis loves going left.
Look at the work that P.J. Tucker's putting in prior to the catch. So he catches the basketball and gives himself a chance.
Boy, that's a tough shot, and Davis nails it. He's got 15. Tucker played him well there. Back to 12.
And that's 7 assists for Rondo in his first half.
Oh, shot swatted away by Anthony Davis. James down the other end, layup with the left hand, rolls off the rim, it won't go. So far in the playoffs, and this is his 5th game, he's 2 for 14 from three-point range. Caldwell Pope sinks one from deep in the corner and lead back up to 18.
Well, they just throw it to Anthony Davis. Covington commits to the steal.
Said it time and time again, when Eric Gordon is healthy, boy, he is a terrific player. Davis gets inside and finishes. They were down by as many as 21 in the first half. Davis counted and the foul.
Davis does on the other end. No time to mess around. I'm going to punish the smaller defenders. I also don't agree with the fact that they couldn't win a championship with Clint Capella in the middle. They are a different team and a championship team capable as Anthony Davis knocked down a shot.
This year doesn't mean anything. This is a situation unto itself.
Davis hits that one. You know, you said that since we came down in the bubble.
Stay disciplined and true and not trying to do too much.
Davis. Nice spin without the ball. James found him easily. Caruso looking for Davis. Davis has Tucker on him. Step back foul on jumpers. Good. Anthony Davis has got 30. Pass inside Danny Green. Green turns, shoots, misses. Davis right there on the follow. Long rebound. Danny Green tips it. Caruso trying to save it. Looks for someone to throw it to. And the ball winds up in Danny Green's hands. Davis fakes, drives, layup, banks it home. Anthony Davis. Shot clock at 5. Anthony Davis. Double team, finds James. James spins, puts it up, puts it in. LeBron James. Rockets did a good job coming back, but crunch time belonged to LA. And the series even at 1 apiece.
In the first game, the Rockets scored 27 points off Laker turnovers, and in game 2, the Lakers turned it around and scored 27 off Houston turnovers.
First bucket of the game for AD, Anthony Davis, late in the first quarter and on into the second.
I like how Anthony Davis.
That's when they went all in on the small ball.
And it's been something to watch. Here's LeBron, little fade away, gets the friendly bounce. Mike D'Antoni citing personal reasons, and that's all he would give on Danuel House. He did say it was not COVID related. Oh, Anthony Davis on a beautiful setup from Rondo.
Together, he just steps up. PJ Tucker starts to front. Rondo throws it up over the top.
Oh, just a beautiful pass right on the money, right over Jeff Green.
Before Anthony Davis could contest, they've only got 8 3-point attempts in their 29 field goal attempts. Very low for them as Davis hits a very tough fadeaway.
Harden shakes LeBron James and comes up short into the hands of Davis. Now the Lakers on the run to LeBron. LeBron all the way. Freight train coming. LeBron James.
LeBron out on the run. He's usually the guy leading the fast break and making the pass. But here, Anthony Davis.
And now LeBron James on the floor. Covington still grabbing at his jaw, it looks like. Up top for Davis. The second time tonight. Rondo has found him.
Eyes on James Harden, and there's no way the rotation can be late on the best scorer in the NBA.
Caldwell Pope open again, this time a find by Anthony Davis. Away here in the third quarter, this is game 3. Rockets won the opener, Lakers answered in game 2. LeBron coming off a huge first half. There's the follow by Anthony Davis. On the move, Caldwell Pope, Danny Green missed the layup, but the follow by Davis. And the Lakers have taken the lead here, 70-69.
Anthony Davis has been good, so has Westbrook. Keep an eye on Eric Gordon. Could be the difference in this. He's out of the game right now.
In game 2, the Lakers outscored the Rockets 27-17 in the fourth. And they're off to a great start here. There's a steal by Davis.
And turns a corner. Here's the steal by Anthony Davis. Their defense off the ball has been active.
Was tied at 82 at the end of the third and making a 17-5 run.
And leads to the bucket at the other end. He just faces up Jeff Green, jab step. Rockets would rather live with Markieff Morris shooting the 3 than Anthony Davis in the post.
Nice pick by Caruso, knocked it out of the hands. In transition, Rondo. 19 for Rondo. The bench was key late in the first and on into the second quarter in game 2, and they are key once again tonight. Kuzma on the breakaway, exclamation point for Kyle Kuzma. First couple of games in this series, but bounced back nicely in game 3. Three-pointer miss, and Davis with the offensive board sticks the putback. Westbrook did hit a couple of threes in game 3. After a dismal shooting game in game 2 as Markieff Morris into that starting lineup.
Untoward there. Austin Rivers a great attacker.
Ooh, Gordon blocked by Davis, pushing it. Here's Kuzma on the run out. Boy, what a play, not just the block, then the pass.
A good job putting pressure on the perimeter and running them off the three-point line.
Harden has not made a 3 yet. The 2 makes are McLemore and Covington.
Rockets have just got to stop this. You cannot be fronting, getting back and matching up, left Gordon open, but dodged the bullet.
Davis offensive rebound, and there's Morris wide open. Fouled his shot, got an easy deuce.
Anthony Davis here just over the top of James Harden on the rebound. Great job.
We got pumped up to scramble for each other and to buy into a system and to help each other and to be scrappy. We know that's what will give us a chance because we rely on the fact that we will be a great offensive team.
Playing so well, really turning the big 2, the dynamic duo, into a big 3 with Houston. Green misses the follow by Anthony Davis, just destroying the Rockets on the board.
Time they miss, the Rockets not putting a body on anyone.
Here's Gordon again, and he's denied by Davis. Gonna leave Westbrook open. Misses this time. Davis baiting him into it. Look at this pass. And Davis finishes with a foul.
We have seen this all year long. The jump shooter out top. He runs out. LeBron James trapped a lot, so this isn't something new. When they don't move and the ball just gets thrown around the perimeter, they're not nearly as good.
Around the contact microphones.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, brings the sounds out. There's a lob from Rondo to Anthony Davis. He takes the mask off to argue. You know he means business. There's Davis flashing to the middle. Little jumper is good for Anthony Davis. Good catch by Davis. Harden is on him, and he hits it over James Harden.
Yeah, and I think there's sometimes, you know, where your best player is adamant. He wants you to challenge.
Yeah, right.
As we get another great cut.
Field goal in the last 5 minutes of game clock. Davis with Gordon on him. Backs his way in. Davis, tough shot, gets it to go.
You know, it's not an easy thing in an NBA season to bring that kind of energy and effort every night, but Alex Caruso does it.
All right, the Lakers win.
And I'm sure that sent the scouts back to the scouting reports. Anthony Davis gets a friendly bounce, gets it to go. His first basket of the night.
The defensive styles you're going to see by Coach Michael Malone and his Denver team there. LeBron gets blitzed. Murray has to check AD.
Millsap checks Anthony Davis to start it here. Davis gets to the middle. Nice pass. Green wide open. Good passing by the Lakers. Curtis Blair and Ben Taylor in the replay center. Millsap on Davis. Davis, nice finish. That's not fair. It's underway. Game 1, Western Conference Finals.
Name AD's go-to move.
But to be fair, you could have put that resume up of LeBron James versus about 25, 26 teams, and it would have been the same thing.
Oh, nice leave. Anthony Davis on the receiving end once again.
Yeah, and a smart pass right there. All you have to do is raise your eyebrows, make eye contact with your point guard, predict. But his upside, oh my goodness, it looks like he's going to be around for a long time with his skill set. And the beautiful step back jumper by AD over Plumlee.
Second made three. James finding Davis. Millsap on him, gets by him. Davis scores it. A lot of missed free throws for the Lakers. As LeBron bullies his way in, gives it up. Nice find. Davis hits a three.
Because Howard was upset that the play before Jokic got a wide open jump shot. He then set the same screen for his big fella.
And on the run out, KCP, a two-handed jam. Rondo, 6 on the shot clock. That was deflected. Davis again, late clock over Jokic. Oh, he hits it.
Got the shot clock running down here. Miscommunication at the offensive end, and Anthony Davis, 2 of 7, 5 points. We talked about Michael Porter Jr., the third leading scorer. As Anthony Davis, my goodness, Rondo is just putting on a show on it.
Boy, these two, wow. They've got, boy, that was special right there. And now Rondo forcing that turnover. Here goes Caruso out of the pack. Gives it up. Rondo, bounce pass. Davis patient, and a two-handed jam. Rondo, Davis, good find that time on a bounce pass. Back spasms, missed the entire round 1 against Portland. Now he goes strong again, misses. Davis trying to keep it alive and comes away from the pack with it, taken on 3 nuggets. And a little turnaround jump hook is good. Rondo, there's another bounce pass to Davis, and he'll finish. Good catch by Davis. That's the second overhead bounce pass that Rondo has delivered in this game. Davis. Got Jeremy Grant on him. He'll just pull it, knock it down. 37 for Anthony Davis, Reg.
So easy.
Nice steal by Jokic. Denver does a good job getting back in transition, and there is Davis with a block.
When you get past and you think you have an open layup because you get past the first center and then you meet the second line of defense.
Similar players, right? Both at 6'10", both can shoot the three, run the floor, and both are very challenged at the defensive end.
Davis taking on Jokic. A couple of side steps, gets to the basket. Into the hands of KCP. Now Davis again working on Jokic. Little turnaround is good.
That's good. That is that's an old school big man move right there, Steve.
About a second separating shot clock and game clock. Davis, some nifty dribbling there, and the reverse finish. Wow.
Quote, I'm one of those guys who is always prepared and always works hard. I'm always in the gym early before anybody even wakes up. I come to the gym with my son. I run, I lift, I meditate.
That's why you can afford to switch that.
Davis, little pull-up is true.
Games in which they were elimination, but their energy just doesn't look there.
And it's blocked by Davis. Caldwell Pope gets it to James.
Wide open three. I put the number at 14. 14 plus threes they had to make to be competitive tonight.
Here's Danny Green. Got it.
6-point swing right there.
And MPJ. Wearing the microphones for us tonight. It's Anthony Davis hits out of that timeout. 8 matchups before Millsap and LeBron James. LeBron James-led teams are 8-0. You can understand why. That's a nice hit by Anthony Davis. The run is now at 14-4, a little over 4 minutes on the game clock. 4:10 remaining in this third quarter. Quick release by Davis. Boy, that was a beautiful find. Then a 21-8 Denver run. LeBron James behind the back. Davis got it from the elbow. Nice hit for Anthony Davis. LeBron just probing. Gives it up. Davis passed up a 3. Shot clock at 1. Now it's up. And it's in! Anthony Davis with a 3.
The Lakers, AD, he says, let me take it here, LeBron. You've done the rest. The long step back 3.
Can't guard it any better. Kentavious Caldwell Pope may have even gotten a piece of that. And Jokic with the tap in. 9-0 run. All by Jokic, and the answer by Anthony Davis.
On the other end, he gets it and says, okay, it's my time. Let me get those 2 points back.
Trying to disrupt Rondo. He puts it in. Here's Davis, 4-3 in the win. Oh, it's good! Anthony Davis has won it for the Lakers! Anthony Davis!
Encore triggers end the period. Encore releases a good 3-point field goal.
Davis is going to send the Lakers to a 2-0 series lead. In the clutch, delivers the bomb.
Great defense by the Nuggets. Just outstanding offense by Anthony Davis, who's made back-to-back huge threes here.
He has to try to score that bucket.
Up top, he was looking for a lob, was Green. Fortunate bounce into the hands of Davis. And there's LeBron again, gets a rebound. Now he gives it, and Davis hammers that one home. Torrey Craig on the floor. Millsap will sit. Grant's out there as well. Here's Davis. Gets it into paint. Scores over Jokic. Airs just before our coverage begins. Look at that run. 23-5. About 7 minutes on the clock. Davis.
As the best player on the team, it is great that you can wait and hit the game-winning shot. But it's also important that you keep the game close for your teammates until others get a rhythm.
About the bench for the Nuggets, specifically Morris and Porter combining for 18 of those 21.
And 3 assists for Jokic.
Morris has 12 in the quarter. Davis finishes. Nice.
That's all you want. Ron is on the bench right now, so he's got to carry this Lakers team offensively.
He's had a nice second quarter here. And now he gets the steal. Jump the lane, gives it up. Danny Green.
I might have kept Morris in here along with Murray. You know, Gary Harris has been struggling.
Davis left wide open, and he sticks it. The Nuggets are up 20 here as we come to the end of this third quarter. Davis got it. Big shot for LA. They needed that one. Gives it to Morris. Three-pointer is on its way. And no good. LeBron finds Davis. Kuzma. Davis, look out. Ball didn't hit the floor. The Lakers in transition. Get an easy one.
From their defense as well. LeBron James with the lead pass. As you mentioned, ball doesn't touch the floor. AD just passed the great Kobe Bean Bryant for number 9 in all-time assist.
That's his 7th assist of the night. Been watching that one. There's another empty set for
Now you see them trying to give Jokic a different look so he can't be as dominant on the post.
Here goes Anthony Davis. He's on the board for the first time. Gets the Lakers scoring started here tonight. 8 rebounds and 12 assists in the game. Murray is just elevating to that superstar status with each and every playoff game. As Anthony Davis, another bucket good.
And if you can score and you shoot a jump shot, it's different when you're
back. Possessions for AD on the board.
What's the difference between this game and game 3? AD is trying to get inside on his first 2 buckets. We saw him float around.
As there's no way that Anthony Davis did not know that Paul Millsap was basically holding him in check, and he didn't know about it.
Again, back to Davis. Jeremy Grant switching on to him. Grant has either had Anthony Davis or LeBron James
has the assignment all series long, and Davis is cooking early here tonight in Game 4. 6 points for Murray. Davis has all 8 for the Lakers.
Old school, first 5 plays going inside to the best offensive player on the floor.
Anthony Davis.
A nice little jab step right there. And here, use your length. You know, you catch.
Allowed the Lakers to come back and almost erase a 20-point deficit. They got within 3 before Denver had the finishing kick. Davis, a flurry of moves, and he knocks down another one.
Struggled in these playoffs, but tonight, very active offensively.
Kuzma scored the last 8 points for the Lakers. Tough turnaround by Anthony Davis.
Wow.
Boy, he stays perfect. Another rebound for Michael Porter Jr. That's his 4th board. Davis comes back the other way, takes it right away. Jokic with Caldwell Pope on him. Jokic just goes to work and fires one to Millsap, and right there, Davis with a steal. Up ahead, Murray got a hand on it.
To me, they let their foot off the gas a little bit, and the comeback kids hanging around.
Now we have seen the response by the Nuggets as Anthony Davis buries a 3, his first made 3 of the night.
Because they're playing him to that, and he's still able to get to that left shoulder.
He's been aggressive here to start this 3rd quarter. Davis gives it up. Caldwell Pope in the corner.
Caldwell Pope here just runs to the corner. Anthony Davis finds him. How about the last 5 games?
And got a long way to go on this one. Davis stumbling. Shot clock at 5. Gives it back to Rondo. Rondo for 3. He's got it. Murray working with Jokic. He finds Grant. Grant on the take. Grant can't get it to go. Jokic with a rebound. Ball is up. Jokic is there, but finally it's Davis and a foul. Racking up highlight after highlight. He's got 24 now.
In America, you're invited.
And now Davis goes behind the back and scores, and he's fouled.
The one constant scorer all night for the Lakers.
On James finds Morris down to Davis. Everybody getting a touch here. Rondo up top for Davis. Too easy. And then the lob from Rondo to Davis.
Points. The Nuggets have actually out-rebounded in this series by 1, but in the Lakers' 3 wins, they're plus 18 guys on the boards. And the Lakers are also at
Charles Barkley has got some trauma with Rocky involved. He sees you, Chuck. Here's Davis. Gets a step on Plumlee, finishes with a foul.
Cannot gamble in the post and put the defense in a tough position to stop. You just can't. You got to make them try to score over you, Reg, and wait for the double team.
And if you are going to gamble and get beat, but they need offense.
Back to Davis. Nice cut by Caruso. Good find. Anthony Davis.
And Reg, this is the cut. You got to make sure that you keep on moving with integrity.
Research.
He better hurry up and keep winning, but his family wants him to get home soon. He's missing some good days.
Well, remember that quote Nikola Jokic had in the last series. There's a turnover by Denver. Caruso throws it down. Not afraid to go to the basket. Gives it up this time. Millsap plowing his way in, and Morris with the block. That looked like it was on the way down. Up top for Anthony Davis. Rondo with the pass. Laker lead with the ball.
So the Nuggets are going to have to be efficient in this second half.
Nice move, Anthony Davis. Timeout, Nuggets. Davis into double figures now. Frustrating first half. After the make, Davis camping on the other end. LeBron James finds him.
Then full length of the court, pass by LeBron to AD.
Still back on the floor for the Lakers. And he finds Davis taking on Jokic. Jokic with those 3 fouls. Davis scores on the Joker. Talked all year about them not being able to protect big leads like he would like them to. Porter on the cut. Oh, he's met at the rim by Davis.
This Lakers team, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Meet you at the summit, my friend.
My goodness, what a shot.
6 block shots by the Lakers, and that's their playoff average. What would you think the score would be through 3?
Maybe down 30.
Thank you.
Rondo, nice look from Anthony Davis. Hurting right now. Ooh, great find. Shot clock off. Last shot opportunity for LA. Davis, he'll pull the 3. Oh, Davis hits it with 1 second left for another terrific fourth. Davis buries a 3, gives the Lakers the lead. James puts it up, can't get it to go, gets his own.
finds Caruso. He sets up Davis. 3-ball is up and in. Timeout, Michael Malone.
I love the decision by Miami to double Davis and now James in isolation.
And Anthony Davis connects on that. Davis comes off the screen and knocks down another jumper. Already Anthony Davis with a couple of field goals.
But it all started with Duncan Robinson's pass against a double team as Davis answers with a drive to the rim on the defense.
Good defense there again from Solomon Hill. Made it a tough shot, but then they turn it over. James with the steal, throws it up. Davis back up, and this time able to finish.
And the adjustment will be made by Eric Spoelstra. They cannot go small.
13-point lead has been wiped away. A 16-3 run right now for the Lakers. Tyler Hero gets it inside. Ball batted away as James and Davis converge. Rondo out to Davis. Alex Caruso for 3. Rattles that one in. Green, little hesitation. Now drives. Nice pass out to Davis for 3. And Mark Davis are officials tonight. Dragic blocked by Davis. Always keeping his dribble alive. Now throws it into Davis. Iguodala's guarding him. Davis up top. Markieff Morris. That's a 3.
Pulls it out, sees the mismatch, gets everybody out of the way. It's a setup. Gets Anthony Davis the basketball. Now Davis, your responsibility is to make a play. If a double team comes, get rid of the rock. Hands it off to Morris. Knocks down the long ball. That's
with 14. Danny Green tries again. Danny Green hits another 3-pointer. 11 threes already.
Here's what I'm talking about. This is a zone, but it's one pass to a shooter. We saw so much more action.
James up top to Kuzma. Fakes, drives, gets inside, finds Davis for the slam.
Yeah, Kuzma was just thinking score all the time. Now he's become a much better playmaker and unselfish on the basketball floor. Drives the lane, the defense collapses. You've done your job. Get rid of the basketball, drops it off to Davis on the basketball floor. Drives the lane, the defense collapses. You've done your job. Get rid of the basketball, drops it off to Davis.
Butler stops and lost it and grabs his left leg. Jimmy Butler is down and in pain. Inside pass, Davis throws it down.
Well, we have that opportunity. We have to capitalize.
Davis had a terrific first half with 18 points. James is going to try a long 3-pointer, knocks it down. He's 2 for 2 from downtown. Dragic has been their leading scorer. Davis stumbles, but somehow it gets his way to Danny Green, and Danny Green hits another, his 3rd 3-pointer.
And it could all be with the Miami Heat.
That would be absolutely incredible. Davis' 2nd and 3rd efforts that Anthony Davis wanted a foul as he overpowers the Heat. For Anthony Davis.
Just too small. And Davis too tall and too talented. Pursuing the basketball. Absolutely.
Lakers by 24. Lakers by 26. Anthony Davis has 24. And Eric Spoelstra right now needs another timeout. By here in the 3rd quarter. Lakers a 26-point lead. Howard, 7 rebounds. Anthony Davis has had his way. Sets, fires, and hits. 26 for Anthony Davis. Just can't get it to fall. James with his 9th rebound, pushing the ball. Bounce pass inside. Davis again, the slam. Good look from Dwight Howard. And the Lakers are having their way, and Adebayo in some real... Dishing as well, but he had a really rough game 1 in his first finals game. Lines that one up, comes up short, and as we mentioned, he becomes the youngest player to start a finals game.
They were practice shots. There was no closing out.
Olynyk tries again, not that time. Rebound Anthony Davis. Kendrick Nunn has also come into the game. Nunn's going to get some.
The Memphis Grizzlies also with that talented basketball team that had great success.
Alex Caruso has come in, feed inside, an easy 2 for Davis as LeBron James gets his 3rd assist.
And behind the defense. Here James plays behind the defense and then no ball pressure.
Laker lead as we're under a minute to go.
Davis again, and again,
it's a zone, real simple. They're playing their smaller guys in the back line. James just seals, catches it in the middle of the zone, and then spraying it out.
Nunn gets a good look, corner three-pointer. Rebound goes to Anthony Davis.
Limited on the backboard, but can function offensively.
Rondo, nice feed inside. And the finish for Anthony Davis, who's now in double figures.
It's a tremendous feed.
You got to make LA feel you and be a little bit more uncomfortable.
Running the floor. Oh, what a pass. And Davis lays it up and in.
Lob pass to the big running in traffic. You got to sprint back.
And that's after an out of bounds. Kelly Olynyk trotting.
Rondo 4 assists. Anthony Davis guarded by Leonard. A little sidestep. His perimeter jump shot has the big height advantage on Crowder. Shoots over him, knocks it down. Anthony Davis, 9 of 10 from the field. The lead is back to 15.
This is good defense. Crowder just...
Or shoot more a couple of times. He's done that, even though he's been struggling so far in these finals. They need his three-point weapon. Davis tries again. Anthony Davis lighting it up.
Robinson got caught between who he was supposed to close to.
Game 4, he had a 30-point, 12-rebound game. Has hardly played again. Only the second game of these playoffs as Davis puts it in. Anthony Davis.
Deuce, and how about Anthony Davis putting his stamp?
Quantities are very limited. Caldwell Pope on the follow. Anthony Davis. Quantities are very limited. Caldwell Pope on the follow. Anthony Davis.
Forwards into the back line to try to take away some of these size.
LeBron James and Anthony Davis, I don't care who's on the other side of the floor. They give me a chance to win every single night.
Oh, Anthony Davis does it again. What a dazzling display of shot making.
LeBron James and Anthony Davis, I don't care who's on the other side of the floor. They give me a chance to win every single night.
Oh, Anthony Davis does it again. What a dazzling display of shot making.
Absolutely incredible for 2 games thus far. I don't know if the Heat have an answer for him.
You know, many nights he scores a lot of his points from the free throw line. He was 10 for 10 in game 1 as Kuzma misses. Gets another offensive rebound, puts it back up and in. The domination continues. You know, many nights he scores a lot of his points from the free throw line. He was 10 for 10 in game 1 as Kuzma misses. Gets another offensive rebound, puts it back up and in. The domination continues. Talk about dominance. Shaquille O'Neal, as dominant as they come. Butler's jumper. Short. Davis with the rebound. 8 rebounds to go along with the 30 points. He's 6 of 9 from the field. 16 points here. And we're still in the 3rd quarter. Kuzma was just standing there waiting for the opportunity, but couldn't knock it down. Davis the rebound, back to Rondo. But blew a big lead in game 2 and wound up losing the series in 6. Caruso in and out, won't go. Rebound tip taken by Davis. Davis back out to Green. Danny Green off the mark. Jimmy Butler operating. Contested jumper. Rolls around, falls off. Davis the rebound. Nick Butler and Hero. Olynyk turns, fires, and comes up short. LeBron James drives. Can't finish. Davis on the follow. Shot misses. Ball tipped up and in. I think it was James who got it.
It was James.
Iguodala back up top to Olynyk. Olynyk finds. Pass deflected by Anthony Davis. And then a foul on Iguodala. Caldwell Pope kicks it out to Rondo. Rondo, nice pass inside James. Falling away in the baseline. Davis the rebound. And he's fouled on the board. 8th offensive rebound. Baseline jumper. In and out. James the offensive rebound. That's their 16th offensive rebound. Caruso inside. Davis for the slam.
Job of driving the seams and dropping it off to Davis.
He is such a versatile big man, and what a plus for the Heat to have him back. Caldwell Pope and Anthony Davis quickly gets on the board.
That's good offense. Good job by Caldwell Pope.
Kuzma, little hesitation at first, then knocks it down. Kyle Kuzma once again has the stroke to start. He's 2 for 2. Rondo up top to Morris. Morris goes at Olynyk. Pass inside, and Anthony Davis with the easy slam. Rondo calling for Davis. Nice feed inside. Good patience from Rajon Rondo in the setup for Anthony Davis. Davis hesitated. Finds Caruso. Caruso from the corner. Got it. Three-pointer. Alex Caruso. Adebayo drives across the lane. Stops. Layup blocked by Davis. Butler wrestles it away, but Danny Green comes out of the pack with it.
Well, he closes, and Adebayo just gets a good angle, and then Davis.
Davis back to James. James with a layup. And a quick timeout from Eric Spoelstra.
With his dribble penetration and attacks.
And he may make some threes, and as you mentioned, you just got to live with some stuff. As Davis hits a monster bucket late in the shot clock.
He had an uncontested free throw line jump shot.
Caldwell Pope up to Davis, a straight on three. Puts it in. Anthony Davis from downtown. And the lead is 7. This equals the largest lead of the game.
Offense by the Lakers. KCP gets into the seams, finds Anthony Davis all by himself. Davis steps in rhythm, sees the three, and knocks it down. Great vision by Pope.
Davis here in the finals, 5 of 9 from three-point range. Shot clock winding down. Nunn drives on Davis. Tries reverse, blocked by Davis. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk. NBA finished 2nd in Defensive Player of the Year. That's his 3rd block tonight. And they see as Olynyk diving for it.
Just does not give up on plays.
Rondo makes his move. Drives again, back to Davis. Davis for 3. Bang! Anthony Davis from downtown. And the Lakers take a 9-point lead. Timeout Miami.
Back-to-back plays. They put the ball in the hands of Rondo. You say why? It's because I can make sure that I'm going to get a quality look. He's going to make the proper decision the first time.
Butler makes his drive, goes inside, blocked by Davis. Caldwell Pope picks it up. Davis has it.
Again, Butler turns the corner. The ability to recover.
So Butler has one. Caldwell Pope drives inside, misses, but Davis right there to clean it up. Adebayo, pass inside, threw it behind Robinson. James floats it up, and Anthony Davis with a one-handed tomahawk. Lakers go up by 3.
A good pass and finish by Anthony Davis, and then boom, running the floor up 3.
Shot clock at 4. Davis one-on-one, shoots the jumper. Beautiful touch from Anthony Davis. He's got 6 early points.
And look at this. This is excellent defense. Danny Green clears out. Adebayo guards it. That's just superior skill right there. This guy, big time player.
1.5 remaining here in the first. Butler change of direction, blocked by Davis. Picked up by Rondo. Throws it ahead to Kuzma. Kuzma gathers, goes inside and lays it in. 7 on the 24. Butler drives, tiptoes along the baseline. Pass deflected. Another turnover for Miami. Rondo to Davis. Davis inside. Kyle Kuzma banks it home.
Where the Lakers are at their best, the turnover and then the decision making. Rondo, Davis, and James, and it ends.
Heat back up by 5. Under 2 to play second quarter. Rondo kicks it out to Davis. Davis gets inside the long stride. And he's in double figures with 10.
This time little pick and roll action. Forces the help and then finds Anthony Davis diving.
James up top to Davis. Crowder looking to deny. Davis a three-pointer. Puts it in. Anthony Davis with 13 now.
And Adebayo is really struggling to finish around the rim right now.
Davis, plenty of time. Three-pointer bounces up and goes through. Anthony Davis now with 16. Second straight strong game in the finals. James way downtown. LeBron James, long distance. He's 10 of 12 from the field. Danica rush even in these situations. Shot clock down to 5. Duncan Robinson looking, pass deflected. Crowder ball deflected by Davis and stolen. Rondo finds Davis down low. Davis turns and scores. Markieff Morris back in the game for LA. None to Adebayo. Drives on Davis. Davis stays with him. Blocks the shot. Ball picked up by Caruso. Points off the bench. But into the hands it goes to Butler. Shot clock at 4. Three-pointer shot blocked. Davis. His third block of the game. James to Danny Green. Gets a good look. Danny Green with a big three-point.
AD, your first NBA Finals, your first title. When you imagined, when you were growing up back on the playgrounds of Chicago, this moment, how does the reality stack up with the dream?
You can't even put it into words. To be out here and grind with these guys for a full 12 months, you know, been through a lot of ups and downs, a lot of arguments, a lot of tough moments. And to hear that horn go off and we NBA champions, it's just a real feeling. I'm just happy it's with these guys.
You told me for years when you couldn't get into the playoffs sometimes in New Orleans, all you wanted was the chance to test yourself, to be there at the end when the competition was highest. What you were able to do, especially defensively, during this finals, what did you learn about yourself?
You got to compete. It's tough. It's tough on the body. It's a lot of hard work, but these guys push me every day, especially Bron and Doe. They always on me about being great, being better, you know, covering up every mistake. It's my job. And to be able to, you know, win it and grind and see how tough it is and see this feeling and want this feeling again. You know, that's what it's about, to get this feeling and want this feeling again. And like I said, I'm happy with these guys, man. We've been through a lot, man, to ups and downs, start from the beginning of the season. And
he's trying to give you something over there.
We're here. I love these guys, man. Yeah.
Anthony.
You're too sober right now.
Anthony, you became teammates with Kobe Bryant back in the 2012 Olympics. He was a big brother to you for the rest of your time through New Orleans and then coming to here. I know that you have been thinking of him. You told me before the NBA Finals, I cannot let him down. Anthony, you did not let him down. What does it mean to you to have done that?
You know, ever since the tragedy, you know, all we wanted to do is do it for him, and we didn't let him down. It would have been great to do it, you know, last game in his jerseys, but, you know, it made us come out even more aggressive, even more powerful on both ends of the floor to make sure we close it out tonight. And I know he's looking down on us, proud of us. I know, you know, Vanessa's proud of us, the organization's proud of us. You know, it means a lot to us. And, you know, it's a tough moment, man. What more you want from me? What more you got? See, you like that? He was a like that. I like that. He like that. He like that. He was a big brother to all of us, and you know, we did this for him.
Before I let you go, I do want to ask you about your dad, who told you that he would quarantine as long as it took to be here for this moment, and in fact, of course, he did.
Now go ahead. Yeah, he's one of my biggest supporters. I mean, he sit here quarantined 30 days just to be right here in this moment. He's always texting me before games, you know, telling me to go get it. You know, he's my biggest critic, my biggest supporter. I know he's proud of me. You know, he was with me from the beginning of my career, you know, waiting for this moment. Both of us waiting for this moment, and it's here. So he ain't crying right now, but I know he's gonna be crying in a minute.
Hey, he gonna cry when he get in the car.
He gonna cry when he get in the car. So I know he's proud of me. Love you, Pops. So.
Congratulations to him, to you, to all the families, to all the parents, the spouses, the children that sacrificed, especially this year, to be with you guys in this moment. And congratulations.